Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Preview. Preview.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Preview. Preview.
Hey, look, you're gonna want to get your you gonna want to get your popcorn out for this one. I got something so good for y'all tonight. Look, I don't care what you've heard in this Dolph case, it gets no realer than it's about to get tonight. I had to just come on and say that. Look, it gets no realer than it's about to get tonight. I'm about to get y'all the answers that all y'all been waiting for. It's not gonna be no confusion. It's there's no bias. You know what I'm saying? There's no one being biased in this. It's just straight down the middle. I'm about to show y'all the exact truth. You know the drop is right here on Ratchet TV. There is no other platform that you're going to get any drop on other than Ratchet TV. I don't report no BS. Everything I report be straight facts. I show y'all proof of everything. If I can't prove it, I'm not gonna run with that. I can't just talk about it. But look, we get the likes up. I promise y'all, it's gonna be one of them nights. Ratchet Gang. This is gonna be one of those legendary Ratchet TV moments. It's about to get explosive. I have a phone call that's going to shake this whole case up. I'm about to release a phone call that's going to shake this whole case up. I promise y'all, I got something that's legendary for y'all tonight. Get the likes up. Y'all about to know why Ratchet TV is called the King. Everybody in the building, hit that like button. Hey, look, if y'all want y'all membership, look in the description right now. I fixed it. Nobody told me I had a broke link down there, but now I fixed the link. If you look in the description, the link for the membership is right there in the description of this video. And ratchetgang.com for your merch. Salute to everybody in the building. I'm not gonna keep talking. Let's get to this show, man.
My mind is spinning on a roller coaster ride. Close your eyes, I'll take you on a roller coaster ride. You won't inside my mind, just know I think a little different. Acid trips, LSD, I'll take you on a mission. Hold up, bro. Hold that thought. I don't have no heart, I let all that off. I'm razor blade sharp, I'm trapped in mazes. I done swim with sharks and I done wrestle gators. While these niggas go party, I be writing these hits. The same party a nigga will probably leave with your bitch. Yeah. Nigga better check that. Thinking I won't get her, nigga. 100 nigga bet that. I'm more focused on the bezel with my neck, yeah. And you can have her pussy, but I'ma hit her where her neck, yeah. I'm solid, no concrete. And all these rappers looking like lunch meat. I am from another solar system or planet. I'm chilling with your chick, I make her top it off like Janet. Take a peek inside my life, you'll see it's far from average. Not the type to brag, but just know I done hit the baddest. Gotta go for now, but I'ma be right back. She like, damn, King, why I gotta be like that? I gotta go for now, but I'ma be right back. She like, damn, King, why I gotta be like that? I just wanna get away. I just wanna go now. I just wanna go away. Nobody don't know about. just wanna get away. I just wanna go now. I just wanna go away. What nobody don't know about. I just wanna get away. I just wanna go now. I just wanna go away. What nobody don't know about. I just wanna get away. I just wanna go now. I just wanna go away. What nobody don't know about.
Hey, no told by hey. I promise y'all, hey, it's about to be crazy up in here tonight, man. It's about to be crazy up in here tonight, man. Tone Bot. It's the king. Don't ever forget. This is why they call me king, man. Look, salute to everybody out there in the chat, man. On Tone Bot. Hey, can y'all hear me? Is the audio crispy? Throw them demon emojis up if y'all can hear me. If we crispy, say we crispy. Let's go. Salute to my mod, Sapphire Queen, Sarah Jones, B. Cooley, Mika and Tony, Miss Milwaukee. Salute to all y'all, man. On Tone Bot. We about to shake some shit up. I see you, Unique. I see you, Priscilla Smith. No, I'm talking about Ash, baby. I see you. Ghost of God, I see you. No, I'm talking about Anthony Trotty, I see you. Yvette Langham, I see you. Red Velvet, I see you. No, I'm talking about Smokey Joe, I see you. Talking about Nita Taylor, I see you. Lady Frey, I see you. DeAndre Moreau, I see you. No, I'm talking about. Shout out to all my green members, man. Talking about. Hey, if y'all ready for this, y'all got to get them likes up. Half Pint, what up? Mr. Petty, I see you. That guy, what up? J Steve's TV, what up? Hey! Oh, we back. We back. I'm feeling like Jordan Game 6. It's one of them nights, man. I'm feeling like Jordan Game 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming out. You know what I'm saying? Grand Diamond, I see you. 2 Chance, I see you. I'm coming out swinging. You know what I'm talking about? Keep it a buck. G Money, I see you. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to everybody in green, man. Miss J, I see you. I'm talking about. Salute to everybody out there in green right now, man. I see y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Hey! Mike Esco, what up? Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. We got to get up to 1K fast, man. We going up tonight. I'm telling you, it's one of them nights. We early with it. It's one of them nights. They call RatchetTV a blogger's worst nightmare. We get to the facts. Let's go. We dropping receipts tonight. I'm talking about, man, when I release this phone call, it's going to get crazy. When I release this phone call, it's going to get crazy. Just know the person I was speaking to was speaking to me to clear their name completely of the Young Dolph case. I'm going to leave it like that. Who I spoke to completely cleared their name from the Young Dolph situation 100%. So somebody lying somewhere. We got to get to the, man, I don't know what's going on, man. It's about to go down. Get the likes up. All right, y'all ready? Let's go. Y'all ready? I'm talking about. Let me know if y'all ready, man. No, I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about. Hey, man, y'all ready? Get the likes up. Salute, salute, Micah. Salute, salute. I appreciate it, brother. Salute. I appreciate everybody for popping out tonight, man. It's about to be crazy up in here, man. Look, I'm already getting. You know what I'm saying? Let me give me some water. Hold on. Look, man. I got the phone call that's about to shake this whole case up. Look, man, you know we always expose the truth over here. One thing that I'm held to is I'm held to a higher standard because I've always kept my integrity throughout this. I've always I've always had morals throughout this. I've always been that one person who's always had integrity and always had morals. I remember my first YouTube video. I have now been doing YouTube for a year, y'all. I have been doing YouTube for 1 year. 1 year now. And I've always had integrity and morals. And I remember my first video I ever made. I said, I'm coming into this game with integrity and I'm coming into this game with morals, and I will never lose either one. I promised myself that when I first started doing YouTube. I said, I'm going to come into this game with integrity and I'm going to come in with morals, and I will never lose them for anyone. So right now is a moment where Ratchet TV can gain the most credibility ever and show y'all exactly why I've never covered no bullshit throughout this. When people started saying MTZ, CEO Bobby, now then we watched the stuff that everybody else had, but we also said this ain't what y'all saying it is. This ain't copy and paste. That wasn't We never threw them on the table. We said at the spot that he's in this Makita spot, this does not make sense. This don't make sense. We're gonna focus on this, and we're gonna do some background on this situation. And we uncovered a lot just by doing what we did, and we kept our integrity and we kept our morals. So look, y'all, I'm about to drop this phone call. The show is about to start. I just want to give y'all, you know what I'm saying, a little background on me for the Memphis people who didn't know. Look, man, I've always had my integrity and morals throughout this thing, and I'm gonna keep them, and I'm gonna show y'all this ain't what y'all think it is. This ain't what y'all been thinking it is. And I gotta drop this phone call tonight that's gonna blow this case through the roof. And I'm gonna teach y'all who Ratchet TV is tonight. I'm gonna teach everybody exactly who Ratchet TV is tonight. I'm about to show y'all. Are y'all ready? Please get the likes up. Let's go.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Preview. Preview.
Hey, no tone bot, no tone bot. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, no tone bot, Ratchet TV. Hey, all right, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. So boom. Man, we gotta talk Ratchet Gang. We gotta chop it up. We gotta talk about a possible flea flicker play being ran in front of everybody, right in front of they. I don't know, but man, I think allegedly, y'all, and everything I say is under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Allegedly, I think allegedly there might have been a play being ran in front of everybody's face. Now, I don't have problems with people, but one thing I do have a problem with is this is a serious case. Just like I took the Mo3 case very serious, because in these cases you can get innocent people hurt, you can get innocent people killed, and you can get yourself hurt and you can get yourself killed. And I know that this journalism game that I do is a dangerous game. Bloggers have a dangerous game too, because bloggers do a lot more for stories. Journalists don't. Bloggers do way more to chase a story. Like when information comes out and it's not valid, and you see that one story on YouTube that says so and so caught for the murder of so and so, and it's like, and it has 100,000 200,000 views on it, and you're just sitting there like, bro, this is complete BS. This is literally complete BS. That's not true. And then you got all the little bloggers who go report that and start getting innocent people and some BS, and then it comes out it never was true. And the journalists like myself never cover stories like that, and people come to you trying to send you this stuff, and you're like, bro, it's not true. I haven't reported on nothing. Salute on the membership, Biggie. I haven't reported nothing. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't come from my platform, I promise you it's not true. I've always said that to y'all from day one. If it didn't come from this platform, I'm telling you it's not true. If I look into it, y'all know how intelligent I am. I always look into everything. I look into everything. So believe I dot my I's and cross my T's all the time. And right now is one of the times I'm gonna prove to you I always do. Are y'all ready for this conversation for me to drop? Y'all better get the likes up right now if y'all want me to drop this. I need y'all to get the likes up right now if y'all want me to drop this. If y'all ready for this conversation, get them likes up. Let's get it to 600 likes right now, man. I need everybody in the building smashing that like button, and I'm about to drop the conversation. I'm done talking about it. I'm about to show y'all exactly what it is. We're about to call a spade a spade. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. I got it. Where we at? Oh, y'all must come on, y'all. 30 likes. Drop this conversation. Everybody in the building, smash that like button if y'all ready. All right, I'm crispy. All right, y'all, let's go. So I'm gonna play this a few times. We're gonna break this down. I'm gonna be reading the comments as we going through it. I might let it play the whole way through the first time. We'll see. But I might just gotta break it down because it's so explosive, man. All right, let's just get to it. I'm done talking about it. Let's go. Hold on. All right.
Thank you for calling the Memphis Police Department's Homicide Bureau. We are located on the 10th floor at 170 North Main Street. Our office hours are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. If you know your party's extension, please enter it at any time. To use our dial by last name directory, press 1. To speak with someone in cold case, press 2. To speak with
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up.
Memphis Police.
Hello, Master, I'm speaking with.
Who is this?
I mean, I'm asking who am I speaking? I want to know who picked up the phone.
Well, you tell me who you need to talk to, and then we'll find out who that person is.
We'll find out who this is the police department homicide, correct?
Right.
Are you a detective?
Correct. I am.
You're a detective homicide?
In the cold case unit.
Okay. So, as your duty, when I ask you who you are, you're supposed to tell me who you are.
And I ask you who you are.
Okay, y'all. Know y'all rights when you talk to police, detectives, whatever, always know your rights and know their duties as well as his duty. When I ask him who he is, he's supposed to identify himself. You know what I'm saying? He said police officer, but it's the same thing. You're supposed to, you still, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Know your rights at all times, y'all. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Let's go. So you're a public servant, correct?
I don't mind telling you who I am.
Okay, so I'm
but I
asking you
want
to
to know who
identify
you
yourself
are.
as a public. You're a public servant, correct? So I'm asking you to identify yourself.
I'm a detective with the homicide office. Look, I don't want to argue with you.
I'm not trying to argue.
Just
sir.
state your business, if you don't mind. State your business.
Is this Martello?
If you don't, then
is this Martello?
it is.
Okay. How are you doing today, Detective Martello?
Well, I'm not doing well because I don't feel like that I'm being treated fair on this issue, but that's okay.
And that's why I'm calling you, because I'm trying to give you a fair shake, and I don't want. I feel like your name is being slandered right now. It's all over the internet.
It is.
And I just want to give you a chance to clear your name up because.
Well, but I don't know who you are.
Okay, I can state.
So
I'm a journalist. I'm out of Dallas, Texas, and we've been working on this Adolph Thornton case.
With who you with?
I'm with RatchetTV Media. I'm a journalist out of Dallas, Texas.
Let me just say this. I'm not talking about this case. I'm not involved in the investigation.
I know it's an open investigation. I don't have any questions about the case per se. What I'm just trying to do is figure out.
And I'm not going to talk about my personal, any personal information about me.
Okay, y'all. Now, you see, that's how you talk to people, and you know what I'm saying. You get your point across. You got to be stern and let them know. Look, I mean business, but I'm not here to harass you. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I do. I don't get on people and harass them and try to, you know what I'm saying, get a story out. I want to get to the bottom of it. I want to figure this out, and we leave it alone. If it's something, it's something. That we're not going to make something out of nothing. But it's fixing to get interesting here now that I broke the barrier and showed y'all these journalism skills. Now we about to dig into it. This is where it gets interesting when you start digging into it. Now let's go back and let's see how I broke this dude down. Let's go.
If you don't, then
is this Martello?
It is.
Okay. How are you doing today, Detective Martello?
Well, I'm not doing well because I don't feel like that I'm being treated fair on this issue, but that's okay.
And that's why I'm calling you, because I'm trying to give you a fair shake, and I don't want. I feel like your name is being slandered right now. It's all over the internet.
It is.
And I just want to give you a chance to clear your name up because.
Well, but I don't know who you are.
Okay, I can state.
So
I'm a journalist. I'm out of Dallas, Texas, and we've been working on this Adolph Thornton case.
With who you with?
I'm with RatchetTV Media. I'm a journalist out of Dallas, Texas.
Let me just say this. I'm not talking about this case. I'm not involved in the investigation.
I know it's an open investigation. I don't have any questions about the case per se. What I'm just trying to do is figure out.
And I'm not going to talk about my personal, any personal information about me. Okay.
Okay. We don't have to.
That's my personal information.
But what I'm trying to figure out is, you spoke to a gentleman recently, correct? And he put a phone conversation out with you, and now in that conversation, it sounds like you're hiding a witness and hiding information about.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not, and that's crystal clear. I'm not involved in the investigation. There's nothing that.
Now, did y'all just hear him say he's not even involved in this investigation? This is Detective Martello. I made him identify himself as a public servant, as someone of his duty. His duties require him to identify himself, and he can't lie to me. You know what I'm saying? He knew he couldn't lie to me. He had to tell me who he really was, and I identified this as Detective Martello, the guy that was alleged on the young Dolph case. Correct? Everyone is with me, right? I don't make nothing up. I don't run plays. I don't make nothing up. Are we following along the same lines right now? This is Detective Martello. I made him identify himself with journalism skills. Get the likes up. Keep it a buck.
There's nothing that's been done that's hiding or trying to cover anything up. And basically, I'm just going to say this. I'm not involved in the investigation, so I have no business in talking about it. And then in addition to that, the information that was being put out on social media is incorrect. So that's just about all I can say. All right.
Okay. Can I ask you this then? Who is the detective?
Well, let me get your name first.
Okay, but let me ask this question before you do that. Who is the detective?
Okay,
that's
let me
over
let
the-
me explain. You'd have to talk to a supervisor
Okay,
as
but
far
I
as
just wonder,
talking
like,
to
who
somebody
is-
involved in the investigation.
So you're
You need to talk to a supervisor.
you're not the detective.
That's right.
You're not the detective that's on the young Dolph case, correct?
Correct. 100% correct. I'm not involved in that case at all.
So why
Okay.
why was it that you were speaking on the case then?
Well, let me explain to you, and then
He just said he was not 100% not involved in Adolph Thornton's case. 100% not involved in Adolph Thornton's case. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back who just can't hear because they're going to be saying whatever. He said 100% he is not involved in young Dolph's investigation.
maybe you can get it out to everybody so they can understand. I happen to answer the.
Who is the detective?
Okay,
that's
let me
over the-
explain. You'd have to talk to a supervisor
Okay,
as
but
far
I
as
just wonder,
talking
like,
to
who
somebody
is-
involved in the investigation.
So you're
You
so
need to
you're
talk
not
to a
you're not
supervisor.
you're not the detective.
That's right.
You're not the detective that's on the young Dolph case, correct?
Correct. 100% correct. I'm not involved in that case at all.
So why
Okay.
why was it that you were speaking on the case then?
Well, let me explain to you, and then maybe you can get it out to everybody so they can understand. I happened to answer the phone when a person called up here one day and said that they had some information. That information was passed on by me. Okay. Now, that same person called me again and said that her son had told her to call.
Hold on. What the hell did he just say, y'all? What the hell did he just say? Did anybody hear what he just said? Hold on. What? Well, hold on. Hold up. Get the likes up, y'all. We should be up towards 1,000. Did y'all hear that shit? Half Pint said her son. Said to call her son. What's up, Magnificent Tyler? Salute. Something about a son. All right, we about to get to it. Hold up. Let's take that back.
Maybe you can get it out to everybody so they can understand. I happened to answer the phone when a person called up here one day and said that they had some information. That information was passed on by me. Okay. Now, that same person called me again and said that her son had told her to call. And a few minutes later, a person called that I thought was her son.
Hold on. If y'all are not following, the person who called and recorded a conversation with him was who? Who is following along? Who is the guy who called in and talked to her? If y'all are following along with this Detective Martello story, y'all in the comments tell me, salute Russell, y'all tell me who is the son who is supposed to call? I'm seeing the names now. All right, so look. Okay, now I'm lost, y'all. At this point, my jaw dropped on the conversation. I'm like, hold on, whoa. Let's take this back, y'all. We gotta review this tape, y'all. We gotta. Everybody gonna be talking about this tonight. This is gonna be the topic of everyone's conversation tonight. This is the new topic right here. I'm telling you, this is RatchetTV. This is where you get the drop. Let's go. Hold up.
That's just about all I can say. All right.
Okay, can I ask you this then? Who is the
Well,
detective?
let me get your name first.
Okay, but let me ask this question before you do that. Who is the detective?
Okay,
that's
let me
over the-
explain. You'd have to talk to a supervisor
Okay,
as
but
far
I
as
just wonder,
talking
like,
to
who
somebody
is-
involved in the investigation.
So you're
You need to talk to a supervisor.
you're not the detective.
That's right.
You're not the detective that's on the young Dolph case, correct?
Correct. 100% correct. I'm not involved in that case at all.
So why
Okay.
why was it that you were speaking on the case then?
Well, let me explain to you, and then maybe you can get it out to everybody so they can understand. I happened to answer the phone when a person called up here one day.
So hold on, I'm not. You know what? Hold on. Somebody, I see people saying like, hold on, I'm not. This is not a diss to anybody. This is me releasing a phone call and just bringing the facts of whatever. I'm about young Dolph. Everybody knew me in the Mo3 case. I had no horse and no race at all. Everything was right down the line for justice for Mo3. I did everything for justice for Mo3. Never did I ever create shit and lie about it. It was all fact based, and you see what it was. I dropped them jewels. Mo3 case is solved. I promise you it is. I don't know what else y'all want me to say about it, but I gave y'all the facts on that. So the I'm on the truth side. So we gotta break this down. What happened today? This happened today. So let's break down what happened today. And y'all tell me whatever, when this conversation is over. Y'all tell me whatever.
And said that they had some information. That information was passed on by me. Okay. Now, that same person called me again and said that her son had told her to call.
So her son told her to call. Her son told her to call. Okay, now follow along.
A few minutes later, a person called that I thought was her son. And I was trying to explain to him what that woman had told me. So that's it. There's nothing that's being hidden. There's nothing that's being put under the table. Everything is being investigated, but we can't discuss what the investigation's all about. What that person has told him is not consistent with what she told me. Okay?
Boom. What that person told him, and I'm allegedly he's speaking on Paperwork's behalf, and Paperwork called in and told him about whatever. I'm just following along with this guy's story. That's all I'm doing is following along with this guy's story. This is it.
That's being hidden. There's nothing that's being put under the table. Everything is being investigated, but we can't discuss what the investigation's all about. What that person has told him is not consistent with what she told me. Okay?
Okay, so there's holes in her story. I got
Correct. And you know, the only thing that gets me about this is, you know, I'm being torn up for absolutely no reason. And so my issue is that, you know, before somebody accuses me of doing something or being involved in something, they need to verify that, and it's not. I'm not involved in this investigation. I answered the phone just like I answered the phone just now.
Okay, I see why you on.
That's all it is.
I see why you on the defense.
And
It's understandable.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see I haven't done anything. I couldn't tell you any of the facts of this case. I'm working on a cold case unit. If the case isn't 2 or 3 years old or older, I'm not involved in them.
Boom, right there. The guy just told you I work cold cases. In order for a case to even get in front of me, it has to be 2 to 3 years old. I don't even know nothing about this. I have no information about this case. I don't know one fact about it. I don't know what the hell y'all are even talking about. I just answered the phone, bro. That's all the dude is saying. Look, I answered the phone. Someone gave me a story. I passed it along. Somebody else called in and gave me a whole different version. It was going at me. Next thing I know, the whole internet is talking about me. Like what? So he don't know what a play is, but he definitely is saying a play got ran on him. Keep it a buck. He basically telling me, look, bro, somebody ran a play on me. He don't know what a play is, but basically in so many words, he like, bro, somebody somewhere is running a play on me. Let's check this out.
And torn up for absolutely no reason. And so my issue is that, you know, before somebody accuses me of doing something or being involved in something, they need to verify that, and it's not. I'm not involved in this investigation. I answered the phone just like I answered the phone just now.
Okay, I see why you on.
That's all it is.
I see why you on the defense.
And
It's understandable.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see I haven't done anything. I couldn't tell you any of the facts of this case. I'm working on a cold case unit. If the case isn't 2 or 3 years old or older, I'm not involved in them. Okay.
Gotcha.
And so that's exactly what is going on, is that somebody has got some misinformation out there and it's really being blown up about this conversation that I had with that person that called up here. And in all honesty, she is not telling what she told me is well, it's consistent, but she's adding things.
Yeah.
Her initial conversation with me did not have any of the information that some people are upset about. Okay. So, but there's no cover up. There's nothing going on that is, this investigation's continuing, and that's all I can tell you.
It just sounds like someone's just trying to tear down your character at this point. That's what.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't know why they're targeting
for
you.
no reason.
I have no idea why you're being targeted.
Because I answered the phone.
Because you picked the phone up, and they just whoever picked the phone
I answered
up.
the phone, and failed to ask the person who he was because I thought it was her son, because she had just told me that her son told her to call me.
Boom. Y'all, what the hell is going on? If you break this part down, salute to everybody with the super chat, super stickers. I appreciate y'all. If you break this down, he keeps saying her son said call in. There was a part in someone's content that I was sent something, and in this part of the content, someone said that a blogger was saying that in the interview with this lady, the guy kept calling her by his mother's name or something. And in his defense, he said, I kept calling her my mother's name because she was like a wholesome lady. She reminded me of my mother. Hold on, fam. What? I think the biggest flea flicker just got ran on YouTube. I think a family is running up a bag on YouTube right now. Play ran touchdown. They said, hold on, let me highlight that. Play ran touchdown. Wow. I'm watching this live. Wow. Hold on, y'all. I'm allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. Hold on. Let's get back in here and break this down. Hold on.
There's nothing going on that is this investigation's continuing, and that's all I can tell you.
It just sounds like someone's just trying to tear down your character at this point. That's what.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't know why they're targeting
for
you.
no reason.
I have no idea why you're being targeted.
Because I answered the phone.
Because you picked the phone up, and they just whoever picked the
I
phone
answered
up.
the phone, and failed to ask the person who he was because I thought it was her son, because she had just told me that her son told her to call me. And then
the gentleman called back, and did he confirm if he was her son or who he was?
Mm-mm. No, that was my fault, because I should have asked him and I didn't. But he was talking about what she had told me, and what he was saying wasn't accurate with what she had told me. Now, I don't know what she told him, but I know what she told me. So I was trying to correct that, and then that's when the threats came from him and all that kind of stuff about, well, you heard the conversation.
Yeah, I heard it. See, so he just confirmed. I'm not making this up. He just confirmed who it was. He's like, you heard the conversation because it's all over the internet. He confirming who he talking about is who he thought her son was. I'm not making this stuff up, and I'm not slandering no one's name. I'm just here to clear up the facts. You know me, I lay facts on the table, and you do with it whatever you want. I'm not here to say nobody ran. I'm not even here to say he ran a play. I'm not here to say whatever. I'm just showing y'all the conversation I had today with the same guy who was supposed to break this case open, and I'm covering this case. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not here to play games. I'm covering this, and I'm not here to lie on nobody or make no stories up or get nobody hurt or get nobody killed or get nobody fucked up at their job, or you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to do that. I have integrity and I have morals. So I'm here to bring the truth. And the truth says her son or who he was.
Mm-mm. No, that was my fault because I should have asked him and I didn't. But he, was talking about what she had told me, and what he was saying wasn't accurate with what she had told me. Now I don't know what she told him, but I know what she told me. So I was trying to correct that, and then.
And another thing, if it is his mom or whatever, I don't know, but you got to think about, if this lady is in Memphis, just think about this for a second. If this lady is in Memphis and her son is already talking to her about this, why her and her son not just going directly down to the station and talking to these people? Like, if this is a lady in Memphis who's an eyewitness who's seen this whole play, why the hell didn't her and her son just go down and talk to Detective Martello their damn self? Or call them on the phone their damn self. I don't know. Why would they need a third party for that? Is what
That's when the threats came from him and all that kind of stuff about, well, you heard the conversation.
Yeah, I heard it all. And that's why I'm reaching out to you, just so you can clear your name up, because my platform is a lot bigger than everybody else's. And when I put this information out, everyone's going to hear it.
Well, and I'm staying off of all this social media stuff. I have nothing to do with it. But clearly, a police officer, you say a public servant, yeah, but when I ask you your name, you're obligated to give me your information too.
Not unless I'm suspected of committing a crime. I mean, I know my rights.
Well, I know.
Look, what the hell? Oh, I know. No, you don't know. You just tried to sneak that in on me to get my name. But I don't have to tell you who I am. I definitely don't. You know what I'm saying? It's your duty. You're supposed to tell me who you are. Unless I'm suspected of committing a crime, which I am not, I don't have to tell you anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a journalist contacting you. That's all you needed to know. But let's run that back.
Clearly, a police officer, you say a public servant, yeah, but when I ask you your name, you're obligated to give me your information too.
Not unless I'm suspected of committing a crime. I mean, I know my rights.
Well, I know, but I mean, in this conversation, this isn't a conversation about an investigation. This is a conversation about something else. So that's why I was persistent about who you are.
Yeah,
so
anyway, I'm just a journalist out here in Dallas, and like I said, we've been uncovering a lot of facts about this case, and when this came across my desk, I have not reported on it. I have not slandered your name, and I have not ran with that narrative. I wanted to reach out to you myself just to get an understanding, because I'm hearing that there's an eyewitness, and I'm like, if there's an eyewitness, you would think that this statement would be taken by someone if the person is saying they saw everything that happened. So that's why I'm like, okay, let me just reach out to him. Because is she even an eyewitness?
Well, I really don't need to discuss that, because that's part of the case investigation. But she called up here, and I answered the phone, and she gave some information, and that information is being checked. Okay, that's it.
Okay, but you're saying that the information is not consistent
with what he is saying. What she told me and what this guy on that blog is saying, I'm not saying he added to it, maybe she did, but somewhere down the road, she's saying to people on that blog that she saw a lot more than she told me. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
But you're saying that the information is not consistent
with what he is saying. What she told me and what this guy on that blog is saying, I'm not saying he added to it, maybe she did, but somewhere down the road, she's saying to people on that blog that she saw a lot more than she told me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It.
Okay. But you're saying that the information is not consistent
with what he is saying. What she told me and what this guy on that blog is saying, I'm not saying he added to it, maybe she did, but somewhere down the road, she's saying to people on that blog that she saw a lot more than she told me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. And as far as anything else, who could I possibly reach out to? Who is the detective?
Well,
on
we
the
have
case?
what you need to do is talk to the PIO, because the public information officer for the police department is the one who, as far as investigations and information about the cases, are they're the ones that you need to talk to. And so if you call the main number and ask for the PIO, and I'm sure that they will get back with you.
Okay. And Detective
All right.
Marcelo, I appreciate your time, sir, and I will make sure your message gets across. And I'm sorry for your name being slandered, sir.
I'm upset about it too,
All right.
and I appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
All right.
You have a great day,
Okay.
sir.
All right, bye.
Did everybody get a chance to hear? Because if we can run it back and we can analyze that some more. There was a lot of gems dropped in that conversation with Detective Martello. What do y'all think is going? While I break this down again, I'm gonna invite people up here while we break it. I want to know initial reactions, and we can answer any questions. And I want to know how y'all feel, because this is about young Dolph. This is directly concerning young Dolph's case. This is directly, if this is true, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like on a lot of different levels, it's fucked up. I can't even cap. You know what I'm saying? Drop them demon emojis if that was legendary though. I told you I got something for y'all, man. Look, we finna run that back. We gotta run that one back. What's up, Isha? I can't hear you, Isha, if you talking.
I know this gonna sound choppy, but I got something to tell you. So just try to make it out the best you can, because I know my shit be tripping.
You actually sound good right now, but go ahead.
Okay, cool. The other night I was on the paperwork party, right? Because I,
Don't say no names. Don't say no names. Just say P Dub.
my bad.
You know what I'm saying? Say P Dub. You know what I'm talking about?
P Dub. The other night I was on P Dub, right? Now I've been supporting y'all, both of y'all, since I found y'all channel. So I get up there and I'm like, you ever thought about, running some background checks on the people that you got working for you? He gets mad, put me in timeout. This girl named Monica Lewinsky, she be on your page. She be on True page, because I follow him too. Like, she been trolling me. And she started talking junk to me and try to make it seem like I was deflecting the conversation. That, even when I was on your platform, I never done that. So he kicks me out. I get in the comments and I start writing. I'm like, this girl over here trolling me. And then y'all sitting over here making fun of me because I'm spending $4.99. They started talking about how much money I was spending in the chat, right? But what people don't know is I done spent almost $200 just in quick chats. So they started making fun of me. And me, in my defense, I wrote in another chat. I'm like, I done spent this much money with you. Like, why would y'all
Hold
sit up
on.
here?
What is it? What does this have to do with that phone conversation we
No,
just
I'm
dropped?
letting you know. After that happened, I put 2 and 2 together, because people don't think something wasn't right. I put 2 and 2 together, and I realized that he been using people for information, and I started getting a feeling that he was making up stuff. Something just didn't sit right with me. So I started doing my own little research and stuff, and you on point. But I'm letting you know what happened. He been disrespecting the people on his page.
What is this? Okay, out of respect for young Dolph, I have to ask this question. What is going on with a fundraiser that someone is doing on behalf of young Adolph Thornton's family?
Look, I feel like it's some games being played. I'm telling you, man. Now I'm starting to think that P Dub is involved, because now it don't make sense. And then when you put this out,
you want me to break some news for y'all that y'all didn't know, but it's public information?
Yes, please.
He is a Mason, along with MHB. Both of them were on the same platform and said this in front of their audiences. He said, one of them had a Mason hat in the back. He's like, "Oh, you a Mason? Yeah, I'm a Mason too. My daddy was a 33rd degree." Oh, they were having a full conversation on live about being Masons. So I'm not breaking no news right now. This is literally something. If you watch their content, if you knew who he was in the Mo3 case, you would know he admitted to being a Mason.
See, and it's just a lot of stuff just started. It was some weird people getting on the platform. It just started getting real weird. Everybody been saying, like, the whole platform is starting to get weird. It's just I started getting a real bad vibe from that platform. And I'm like, this is starting to look like a mockery. And it's disrespectful because there's people out here really trying to help these channels solve this case. And then you get stuff like this that you finding out, and it make you feel like, damn, like y'all doing it for the money, or you doing it for publicity, or whatever it is, but you're not doing it for the right cause. You not. You got people like me sending, trying to help with information, and it's a mockery. Now I feel stupid. I feel real stupid because not putting my business out there, but sometimes I ain't even got it like that. And I'm giving my last trying to support people because we got to support our own Black people. No, man, like I give a damn about this Dolph case, and I really want to get this solved, and people making fun of it, and I don't like that. So that's that whole like that's dead. I don't even want to be on the platform no more. Like when after that happened and I got disrespected on live and got told fuck you, you don't do that to people that's supporting you. You don't do that. You don't do that. So, oh no, I'm gonna get that for you though. I got some more information that I'm about to send you. I appreciate everything you doing about this case. You keep doing your thing, man, because you really cracking this shit down. Ain't nobody doing this. I don't care what nobody got to say about me. I support anybody who got a good cause. So all this subscribe and all this stuff, if you're doing the right thing, I'm going to support you 100% with the last that I got. And I'm going to support you to the end too. So you keep doing your thing, man, because I got your back.
Hey, look, man, I appreciate $4.99 chats, $1.99 chats. I appreciate
you,
99-cent chats. You know what I'm saying?
That made me feel bad, Ratchet. I ain't gonna lie to you. That made me feel like shit because I got 3 kids, bro.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. No, and I appreciate you. I really do. So
yeah, I know.
Let me ask you a question about this. Hey, Geechee backstage. Let me see your face real quick, so I know you're not a troll, and I'll bring you up. Let me ask you a question about this. All right, there you go. Let me ask you a question. So about the whole mom thing, is that the play?
Ratchet, yo, before you even made this, after that, man, I'm telling you, like something didn't sit right. Why would somebody come out of the blue all of a sudden and give us that? This been a month, Ratchet. Come on now. And we've been discovering all this stuff. Now you tell me this one person, your story just came out. You just so happened to be at the dollar store and seen them run out the back. And you went in the store and they was holding guns on their hips, whether they had something to do with Dolph case or not. That should have been looked into. So if that was a real story, that would have been looked into and it would have been talked about. That would have been on the news. If she actually called 3 times and told that man that and he said that, it would have been played. Somebody would have talked about that. Either he threw it out and ignored it, or she's making it up. Because you're still in the Family Dollar holding 2 guns. Wait, two different people holding guns on their hips. Why nobody reporting that? Now make sense to me.
Go ahead,
stupid,
Geechee.
bro.
Go ahead, Geechee.
What up, man? Hold on, let me take my hip.
Y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Man, check this out, man. I knew, and rest in peace, Dolph, man. And shout out to the chat. Shout out to you, RatchetTV, man. I've been checking you out. But, man, I was up on this channel a couple of times, bro. Like, I'm a real dude. Like, I'm talking about real. This how real I am. This how I knew he was fake, bro. Like, and I ain't trying to speak down on nobody, but dude called me the police after the fact. I gave him my government name. I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing to hide because of what I did is public record. Like, I mean, he gonna literally say, he said, oh man, they got the feds, like y'all, they got the feds in here working. I'm like, like, dude, for you to even say that right there, you don't know me for real, cuz it's public record what I went through. So for him to even call me the police and me still be living this cartel shit, I'm talking about real deal, real life cartel.
So break this down to me. What you feeling about what I just dropped,
bro? What I knew right then when he kicked me off after and called me to trying to discredit me because I'm calling them Masons and Eastern Stars. I'm calling everything out backstage and everything. Like, bro, you can go back and play it. I'm calling, man, that platform this ain't nobody but Eastern Stars and Masons. Like, somebody come on the channel and they'll run the channel like it's theirs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, y'all gotta get some type of order because, like, I gotta let some stuff slide because you know what I'm saying. I am a man.
I could tell you right now I'm not a Mason, bro. I don't know.
I ain't no Mason. If anything, I'm blood. I'm a hound. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree though. A lot of these bloggers that y'all are not aware of are Masons. I told you if y'all didn't know, I'm not bashing nobody. I swear to you, I'm not bashing nobody. This is public information. It's on YouTube.
Man,
it may be. Listen to me. Hold on. Listen.
Go ahead, my bad.
MHB, and I'm not, I don't got no problem with him, but I'm telling you, they were sitting next to each other on two boxes, like me and her next to each other right now, and they said to each other, "Oh, you a Mason?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm a Mason." He had this hat. And he's like, "Yeah." They started doing a little lingo, so you know that knew they was talking about it. And he's like, "Okay, my daddy was whatever." And they started saying they had a family history. I'm not making this up. So those dudes are 100% Masons. So a lot of these bloggers are Masons.
Man, I called him out because I told him, see, bro, one thing about me, man, I keep it all the way a buck. Anybody that know me around here for one, man, bro, if I would have said anything to the folks like it's, bro, I'd be dead. My kids still living. I'm still living. So evidently, I did something right for the cartel. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got no ties.
Hold on, sir. Let's stick to the content. Stick to the content.
This the content, bro. That's what I'm saying. This credit, this man right here, he didn't know who I was. Like I said, like he didn't know what type of money I could spend. Like I said, he's not in Mexico. He in Tennessee. Like I got that type of money to see what he at. I can see by him. I'm that like he read mine live on air. Oh man, how you get caught with this and this and this? Like, bro, hold on. First of all, it was a federal indictment. It wasn't just me. He talking about that. Oh, it's 32 bricks and half $500,000 cash. All this, like, bro, don't you looking at the smart? You know, have I ever been in trouble? You don't know none of this. First offense, he don't know none of this. I ain't got no down with departures, no no none of that shit, no 5K1s or nothing. Ain't none of that in mine. That's why I told him, look me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, he wouldn't show his face. And then he slipped one time and showed a picture of him, a true picture of him at the inauguration. That's how I know the facts on dude. But yeah, everything you saying is 100% fact. Dude is not right, bro. Like if they'd have kept playing with me, I'd have showed him. I'd have showed him. I still got it. I just ain't with it.
So what about who's doing a fundraiser for Young Dolph's family?
They say Kilmore and the Makita.
No.
He called himself raising money just for that night. Last night, one night.
That's what I meant. Like, who was doing it? So it was him doing the fundraiser.
Yeah, him downstairs is.
So did that money get to the family?
You got to ask him downstairs.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think they got a dime.
Bro, if they did donate the money, he kept it, bro. Them all Masons, Eastern Stars, all of them.
I don't believe.
I said what I said.
He didn't get no money. I mean, they didn't get no money. I don't believe that. I think they just used the name to collect the money. And I'm gonna just be real with you. I'm telling you, man. Like I always get bad feelings when something ain't right, and something ain't right about that. I think they using that for their benefit, that platform, to make money off of Dolph. And I'm glad that you're not doing it, because I can honestly say on your platform, you get to the facts, you show the facts, you show the information, you show the proof, you got the recordings. People really they fool with you. They going to the shop, bro. Ain't nobody did that for him. You ever thought about that too? Why ain't nobody did that for him? He's a major platform. Why ain't nobody done that for him? Sometimes you gotta put simple things together that's right in your face, and that's what nobody is doing. No, you ain't using nobody.
I proved to y'all I proved this to y'all last night. The truth hides in plain sight.
What?
Man, when he didn't do the true paperwork part on me, I said, bro, do the paperwork part on me. All facts, like all facts. I would not lie to you. Like, and he kicked me off his platform and blocked me. Yep. Like, why would you do that? Because I gave my opinion. Like, and then I'm giving true. Like, bro, you can't do nothing but reveal yourself to me.
Let's just stick to what I dropped tonight.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Like, dude, like anything dude do is fraud, man. Like, he's standing on fraud. He started on fraud, so anything else is fraud. Like, he's walking around like he a man, but he a hoe. That's fraud. He's sitting. Anybody that's messy like he is, man. I'd have been the state and the Fed did all my time, bro. Anybody like that, bro. I'm talking about, like, he'll get caught and his tongue will be in his behind and he'll be wrapped up and put in a trunk. I'm talking about for real. Like, dude right there.
I mean, we already know. Look. We already made a point that he is what he is, but I wanted to get back to this dog, because that's what I really want to talk about. Last night, everybody just,
man, I gave him everything. I said, dog. Listen, bro.
You really need to get this out.
You choppy now. You choppy now.
I told her though. I told him. Me and her was on there together one night at the same time. Me and this lady right here. And man, in everything that I spoke, I said, bro, you can look at Dolph. I was like, you can look at Dolph. You can tell how he moving. I said, I've communicated with bosses. I know how people move. I know how I move. You can move and say something without saying anything. The way that man was moving at that car, when he was standing at that car, at the gas pump, when he looked, he knew right then. Like I said, he got mad because I said, I don't feel like
I ain't,
nothing happened at that shop. Everything that I said seemed like it's
I
coming
ain't trying to
about.
be
Like,
funny, but you kind of backtrack. We already covered all that. We need to
I
talk
know that
about
he
this
just asked me what I was
Black
saying. Like,
Youngster
this,
video that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
sent you
Hey,
the
big dog. I
connection.
appreciate you. Sound like you need to vent. I appreciate you for calling in, big dog. You sound like you really need to vent, but I appreciate your opinion. And he keep on
Hey,
talking about shit. I don't know what you on. But, all right, bro. You
hey,
seem like you
Ratchet, I
kind of
peeped
mad.
something out. I peeped
Go
something
ahead.
out in that Black Youngster song. Even though he got Young Dolph on that Tombstone, if you go back and listen to them lyrics, it seemed like he was throwing shots at Gotti. I feel like that need to be looked into because there might be something behind it. He's throwing shots at Yo Gotti in that song.
I don't know why this dude
Big
keep, bro.
time.
You about to get blocked. I didn't told you I'm not 100 times. Man. I'm not. I would not be sitting here putting it all on the line for YouTube if I was, my
If you
nigga.
was a
Keep it above.
if you was the M, if you
All right, who we got back
but
here?
yes,
Go ahead.
look into that song Ratchet when you get a chance.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey,
What's good?
nothing. I've been tuning in, so I'm just trying to stay uh on topic. I didn't know what was going on, so I just caught the live stream. I usually be catching up late, but I'm listening. I definitely appreciate everything you've been doing because you definitely been getting to the bottom of it. It's been rough. It's been a lot of BS going on. I didn't hit you up on Instagram a couple of times though,
Okay.
so I'm just listening.
So what
Trying
you
to
think
get
about what you think about what I just dropped today?
Man, I think it was dope. You definitely had your broadcasting skills on point. I mean, your journalist skills on point. Because anytime you could crack a detective, he was really ready to spill the beans from what I was listening to. But he was kind of
Right.
like, he was ready to spill the beans. You got a lot of information out of him.
I got
He
as
more
much as I
focused
knew
on
I was gonna
clearing his
get.
name.
Yeah, that
What
was all it
happened?
was.
But what happened? So
Well,
I'm lost.
I
I'm
mean,
trying to.
from my understanding, he's saying that a lady said her son. A lady said her son told him to call him.
Right.
To dial that number. So her son said call. He talked to the lady. She gave a statement, and then as soon as she gave him a statement, her son was supposed to call. So he assumed it was her son calling, and he said a
Right.
gentleman
I heard
called,
him.
and that's the conversation we
That
heard,
made
which was
sense. That made sense because if he was expecting for her son to call, then of course he just started talking and listening
yeah,
without even asking, like, who is it? But
yeah.
man,
That's
the
why. So
shit's so
he
crazy.
was
I've been having dreams about Makita's cookies and all type of shit. I'm like, I am too indebted in this damn situation. I've been having all type of weird dreams. It's just been crazy. But there was some gems you dropped, as you say. It was
where
on
you
What
where,
you
point.
mean? What kind of weird dreams? What kind of weird dreams you been
Girl,
having? What you talking about?
I had a dream the other day. I had a dream that the damn girl, uh, the daughter was in my house. Like weird. I just been following this case too much.
you been watching a lot of YouTube?
Yeah, I've been on your
Are
channel a lot.
you
I'm from
are you in
St. Louis.
Memphis? Are you from St. Louis?
No,
Oh,
I'm from
okay.
St. Louis, right next door. Yeah, right next door. But she, from what I heard, she used to be dancing at one of the clubs down here
In St. Louis?
a long time ago. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it's a lot of so we had a club down here called the Pink Slip. It's like the first black strip club.
So,
And a lot
so
of
do
girls
you
from Memphis used to come
let me
down
ask you
that
a
way.
question. Do you think a big play just
Mhm.
got ran on everybody? Do you think everybody just got finessed out their money?
I think they did. Yeah, I think they did. I think the whole thing from the gate. My whole thing is this. I live in a little town, a little neighborhood, and the way Memphis is small, small. Ain't nobody gonna kill somebody in broad daylight and don't nobody know who did it. Somebody know who did it. This just clear as day. Somebody know.
Yeah, somebody know.
Hey, I got a
Somebody
quick
know.
question. How did you hear about her? You used to strip in St. Louis. How did you hear about that?
How did I hear about what?
About her supposedly
Cause
used to strip out there.
cause our neighborhood small too, and the clubs down here is like everything open at 6 in the morning. So the strip clubs is like regular nightclubs. Everybody go patronize.
So
But yeah,
so you never seen personally for yourself. You just heard around.
no, never personally. Never personally. When I heard that she used to dance, and I figured like she probably didn't been down through these ways. It was a girl that's from down there that just got indicted. She allegedly helped the dude who mama owns Sweetie Pies. It's a famous restaurant in St. Louis, a famous soul food restaurant, and her son had
Mhm.
ended up allegedly setting up her grandson for murder. But the girl that helped him do it was a dancer from Memphis.
Mm.
And they both in jail now. And that's all over YouTube too.
What's good, Dewan? Dequan, my bad.
Dequan,
What's good? What's good?
what's good with you, my G?
Shit, chilling.
Hey, shit, look, I just gotta do something. I just got a few things to say, though, man.
Get your shit off, man.
Hey, shit, at the end of the day, man, they set boy up, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Who?
then after that, the cookie lady, the whole family, period. They set boy up. And then after that, like lady said, something about, well, when you was talking about the police officer, detective, my fault. I feel like he had something to do with this shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then he kind of don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot to it, my nigga.
So
For
what you think?
everybody,
So what you think about what I just dropped?
shit, what you dropped, that was straight T, man. You know what I'm saying? That was straight T. That was on the coffin, man. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You did everything correctly. Shit, nigga, I was waiting when this shit said 20 minutes, man. I was waiting for the whole 20 minutes. I was waiting because I already knew you had a T. I've been
I
watching this
see.
shit since the month.
I don't know what's going on. Where she hung up? Well, yeah, trying to
I've
fix
been
them
watching this
titties.
shit.
All right.
I've been watching this shit since the Mo 3 jump. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, okay. But yeah, man, it's a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen that too, but it's a lot, man.
All
But
right,
they
bro.
could have appreciated though, dog.
I appreciate it, brother. He just kept saying that's a lot. It's a lot, man. That's a lot. All right, bro. I get it. It's a
Hey,
lot.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, Ratchet, but I be getting some weird vibes with certain people that pop up here. But that's all that. That's why I be asking questions, man. I be on it. I be peeping stuff out, man. That was kind of weird. I don't know. You gonna have to run that clip back or something. That's I'm like, oh, she used to
Where
strip
old
out
girl go?
there.
That she down there. She down there.
Somebody had to know a little bit more.
She down there fixing them titties, and she dipped. I don't know what's going on with her. But now, okay. So what I'm gonna
She'll
do
stick her head
is,
out there.
I know I was finna shoot my shot for a second. You know what I'm saying she dipped off, but yeah. Hit me up on the gram. I know you still watching, girl. I'm talking about keep it a buck. Hit a nigga up. Nah. All right. So hold on. We finna run this back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get some more gems out. Keep it a buck. Mute your mic, brother.
Memphis Police.
Hello, Mass, who I'm speaking with.
Who is this?
I mean, I'm asking who am I speaking? I want to know who picked up the phone.
Well, you tell me who you need to talk to, and then we'll find out who that person is.
will find out who the. I mean, this is the police department of homicide, correct?
Right.
Are you a
Correct.
detective?
I am
You're a detective homicide
in the
detective.
cold case unit.
Okay. So as your duty, when I ask you who you are, you're supposed to tell me who you
And
are.
I ask you who you are.
So you're a public servant, correct?
I don't mind telling you who I am.
Okay, so I'm
but I
asking
want
you
to
to
know who
identify
you
yourself
are.
as you're a public servant, correct? So I'm asking you to identify yourself.
I'm a detective with the homicide office. Look, I don't want to argue with you.
I'm not trying to argue,
just
sir.
state your business. If you don't mind, state your business.
Is this Martello?
If you don't, then
is this Martello?
It is.
Okay. How are you doing today, Detective Martello?
Well, I'm not doing well because I don't feel like that I'm being treated fair on this issue, but that's okay.
And that's why I'm calling you, because I'm trying to give you a fair shake, and I don't want. I feel like your name is being slandered right now. It's all over the internet.
It is.
And I just want to give you a chance to clear your name up because.
Well, but I don't know who you are.
Okay, I can state
so
I'm a journalist. I'm out of Dallas, Texas, and we've been working on this Adolph Thornton case.
With who you with?
I'm with RatchetTV Media. I'm a journalist out of Dallas, Texas.
Let me just say this. I'm not talking about this case. I'm not involved in the investigation.
I know it's an open investigation. I don't have any questions about the case per se. What I'm just trying to do is figure out.
And I'm not going to talk about my personal, any personal information about me. Okay.
Okay. We don't have to.
That's my personal information.
But what I'm trying to figure out is, you spoke to a gentleman recently, correct? And he put a phone conversation out with you. And now in that conversation, it sounds like you're hiding a witness and hiding information about.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
And like I said, I called in because I want to know if someone's hiding a witness. We got to get to the bottom of this. Straight up, that's the reason why I made this phone call, because I'm hearing. I didn't want to report this because I didn't know if it was true. So I did. I will go be honest. I spoke with P Dub, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, fam." Before I told him I was going to. This is the crazy thing about it. I told him I'm gonna make this phone call, and I said, "Is there anything I'm gonna find out in this phone call?" You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He was like, nah. I was like, all right. I don't know if he took that serious or what, but I said, hey, look, I'm checking into this. Because in order for me to report on it, I gotta validate it. I gotta verify this. If my name gets behind this, my credibility is on the line. So in order for me to run with this, I need to verify this. So I said I'm gonna make this phone call. I gotta verify this. That's the crazy thing.
And that's crystal clear. I'm not involved in the investigation. There's nothing that there's nothing that's been done that's hiding or trying to cover anything up. And basically, I'm just going to say this. I'm not involved in the investigation, so I have no business in talking about it. And then in addition to that, the information that was being put out on social media is incorrect. So that's just about all I can say. All right.
Okay. Can I ask you this then? Who is the detective?
Well, let me get your name first.
Okay, but let me ask this question before you do that. Who is the detective?
Okay, let me explain. You have to talk to a supervisor as far as talking to somebody involved in the investigation.
So you're not the detective.
That's right.
You're not the detective that's on the young Dolph case, correct?
Correct, 100% correct. I'm not involved in that case at all.
So why was it that you were speaking on the case then?
Well, let me explain to you, and then maybe you can get it out to everybody so they can understand. I happened to answer the phone when a person called up here one day and said that they had some information. That information was passed on by me. Okay. Now, that same person called me again and said that her son had told her to call. And a few minutes later, a person called that I thought was her son. And I was trying explain to him what that woman had told me. So that's it. There's nothing that's being hidden. There's nothing that's being put under the table. Everything is being investigated, but we can't discuss what the investigation's all about. What that person has told him is not consistent with what she told me. Okay?
Okay, so there's holes in her story. I got
Correct. And you know, the only thing that gets me about this is, you know, I'm being torn up for absolutely no reason. And so my issue is that, you know, before somebody accuses me of doing something or being involved in something, they need to verify that, and it's not. I'm not involved in this investigation. I answered the phone just like I answered the phone just now.
Okay, I see why you on.
That's all it is.
I see why you on the defense.
And
It's understandable.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see I haven't done anything. I couldn't tell you any of the facts of this case. I'm working on a cold case unit. If the case isn't 2 or 3 years old or older, I'm not involved in them. Involved in the investigation.
So you're not the detective.
That's right.
You're not the detective that's on the young Dolph case, correct?
Correct. 100% correct. I'm not involved in that case at all.
So why was it that you were speaking on the case then?
Well, let me explain to you, and then maybe you can get it out to everybody so they can understand. I happened to answer the phone when a person called up here one day and said that they had some information. That information was passed on by me. Okay. Now, that same person called me again and said that her son had told her to call.
Oh, no, boy.
A person called that I.
What's up, my dear? How you doing?
And I was trying to explain.
Hey. Huh?
What that woman had told me. So that's it. There's nothing that's being hidden. There's nothing that's being put under the table. Everything is being investigated, but we can't discuss what the investigation's all about. What that person has told him is not consistent with what she told me. Okay?
Okay, so there's holes in her story. I got
Correct. And you know, the only thing that gets me about this is, you know, I'm being torn up for absolutely no reason. And so my issue is that, you know, before somebody accuses me of doing something or being involved in something, they need to verify that, and it's not. I'm not involved in this investigation. I answered the phone just like I answered the phone just now.
Okay, I see why you on.
That's all it is.
I see why you on the defense.
And
it's understandable.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see I haven't done anything. I couldn't tell you any of the facts of this case. I'm working on a cold case unit. If the case isn't 2 or 3 years old or older, I'm not involved in them. Okay?
Gotcha.
And so that's exactly what is going on, is that somebody has got some misinformation out there, and it's really being blown up about this conversation that I had with that person that called up here. And in all honesty, she is not telling what she told me is well, it's consistent, but she's adding things.
Yeah.
Her initial conversation with me did not have any of the information that some people are upset about. Okay. So, but there's no cover up. There's nothing going on that is, you know, this investigation's continuing, and that's all I can tell you.
It just sounds like someone's just trying to tear down your character at this point. That's what.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't know why they're targeting
for no
you.
reason.
I have no idea why you're being targeted.
Because I
guess
answered
it's
the
just
phone.
because you picked the phone up and they just, whoever picked the
I
phone
answered
up.
the phone and failed to ask the person who he was because I thought it was her son because she had just told me that her son told her to call me.
And
told her to call
and
me.
then a gentleman called back and did he confirm
Right.
if he was her son or who he was?
Mm-mm. No, that was my fault because I should have asked him and I didn't. But he was talking about what she had told me, and what he was saying wasn't accurate with what she had told me. Now, I don't know what she told him, but I know what she told me. So I was trying to correct that, and then that's when the threats came from him and all that kind of stuff about, well, you heard the conversation.
Yeah, I heard it all. And that's why I'm reaching out to you just so you can clear your name up because my platform is a lot bigger than everybody else's. And when I put this information out, everyone's going to hear it.
Well, and I'm staying off of all this social media stuff. I have nothing to do with it. But clearly, a police officer, you say a public servant, yeah. But when I ask you your name, you're obligated to give me your information too.
Not unless I'm suspected of committing a crime. I mean, I know my rights.
Well, I know. But I mean, in this conversation, this isn't a conversation about an investigation. This is a conversation about something else. So that's why I was persistent about who you are.
Yeah,
so
I'm just a journalist out here in Dallas, and like I said, we've been uncovering a lot of facts about this case, and when this came across my desk, I have not reported on it. I have not slandered your name, and I have not ran with that narrative. I wanted to reach out to you myself just to get an understanding because I'm hearing that there's an eyewitness, and I'm like, if there's an eyewitness, you would think that this statement would be taken by someone if the person is saying they saw everything that happened. So that's why I'm like, okay, let me just reach out to him because is this lady, is she even an eyewitness?
Well, I really don't need to discuss that because that's part of the case investigation. But she called up here and I answered the phone and she gave some information, and that information is being checked. Okay, that's it.
Okay, but you're saying that the information is not consistent
with what he is saying. What she told me and what this guy on that blog is saying, I'm not saying he added to it, maybe she did, but somewhere down the road, she's saying to people on that blog that she saw a lot more than she told me. That's all I'm saying.
And there y'all got it right there. There's the drop.
Straight drop.
Ratchet, boy. Ratchet, I got something to tell you, boy. My source just hit me up, bro. Remember I told you I was getting a weird feeling? Just do me this favor real quick. Look up Sweetie Pies and tell me what you find.
I'm gonna
just say that. Look up Sweetie Pies and tell me what you find.
I know it's some Memphis stuff. It's some Memphis stuff. I know that.
They from St. Louis. It's
in Memphis, right?
No,
they're not.
Louis,
they're in Memphis. I'm gonna tell you what my source just told me.
Yeah,
hold on. Let me talk.
You cut me off.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying though. Because you cut me off, so that's proving my point even more. So my source just inboxed me literally because he's watching this show, and he was like, she looks familiar. She looked like she'd be around Memphis. He also said that she gives him stripper vibes. But the most important part was you basically lied about where Sweetie Pies. Yeah, Sweetie Pies is in Memphis. You said St. Louis. I'm not 100% sure if it's in St. Louis, but there's one in Memphis too. And you
Sweetie Pies. Hold on. Sweetie Pies is St. Louis though.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's one in Memphis too. So the connection that was made. Let me tell you what the connection that was made. The connection that was made is when she brought up Raven supposedly being out in Memphis. in St. Louis before stripping. So I kept asking that question. How would you know that if you don't know her? You know what I'm saying?
So you're trying to say that? Hold on. You trying to say she's a stripper?
No, I used to be a dancer, but I'm not a nurse now.
I didn't say she was a stripper. I said my source is from Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he says that she looks familiar. He he said he feel like it's possible that she may know them, so he's gonna look into it, and I'm gonna get back with you on it. Just be careful who you talk to on this panel, because I find it very funny that you hopped off and then hopped back on. And Ratchet made a
I
little
hopped
joke that
off
you was picking his titties,
because
but that was kind of weird
I
that you
hopped
hopped off
off
and hopped
because
back
I
on here.
okay.
Now you ain't
So
gotta explain it. You grown. You ain't
can
gotta
somebody
explain
else talk
yourself. I'm
now?
just saying.
No, and
Let her let her
Yeah,
let
you
her
I
go
talk. Is
ahead.
am
she,
grown. I
I'm
hopped
so
off because
confused on
this is
why
my
this is why this is.
first time. Yeah, usually it's I don't do pits and contests, but I hopped off because it's my first time getting on this panel streaming. I have text inbox Ratchet a couple of times and on Instagram, but I don't usually do this. This is my first time even actually being able to join this panel. So I didn't even know if I was doing it right. And you can probably look through the chats. I left a chat when I hopped off and said I probably need to do more practicing. But Saint Sweetie Pies originated in St. Louis. They do have several chains throughout the United States now, but the original
It's
one
just kind
is
of
from
weird. Why
Missouri.
the hell? Hold on. You know
And
what?
I've never lived
Why
in
the hell is
Memphis,
my
nor have I
content
ever
switched to
danced in
Sweetie Pies
Memphis.
all of a second? I'm just trying to figure that out. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. What I
No, I'm
said,
saying
the
I was
reason why I
making a
brought it up.
I'm
connection with
dropping
Sweetie Pies. Now I
I'm dropping
said,
bombs over here.
Yeah.
no,
Well,
I'm saying I feel like it's
I
possible
ain't
that
no threat,
All right,
it
baby.
ain't
look,
no.
I
you
ain't no
You
choppy
may
threat.
right
I
now.
know.
You
just
choppy right now. So I'm gonna
yeah.
pack you up. I don't know what you on right now. I'm gonna pack you up though. Enjoy the rest of your
Okay.
night.
Okay.
No, not you. No, not you. I was talking to her.
Oh, because I'm like, I'm not no
Eh,
threat.
No,
I'm
Essence,
just a new person
go
coming to
ahead,
the
Essence.
panel.
You good? You good? Go ahead, Essence.
Well, I just wanted to say, Ratchet, that you're doing your thing. I've been watching you for like the past 2 weeks now, and I'm really new to all of this, but it really is at the end of the day, justice for Dolph, young Dolph,
Yeah.
Adolf. That's really what we're all here for. So that's just really it. You know what I'm saying? We're all upset. We're all trying to figure out the pieces, put the pieces together. We all could be working together, but you do have some people that want to hate, want to do this, want to do that. I mean, it's all about justice for Dolph. So that's at the end of the day, you doing your thing. I just wanted to tell you that, and I'm glad I know how this thing all works now.
Okay,
And
let
I'll
me ask you a
become a
question while
member
you're
really
here.
soon too.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you
what's
a
up?
question while you're still here. All right. So, what do you think about what I just dropped?
Well, it's a lot of running around with the police department. They don't really want to say too much, and which is also understandable too. But at the same time, we're all just basically as a community just tired. Tired of the drama, tired of the circus, as you described in one of your other podcasts. So it's just too much drama, too much hate, too much confusion, and everyone's just wanting the truth. Wanting this to be solved, although it's not going to be just overnight. But the work that you're putting in is just definitely, basically going to prayerfully get it done.
Yeah. So you think people been running plays?
Yeah,
And
pretty
how do
much.
you feel about that? Like, you think they're using people for money, or this is like a money scheme?
It's a lot of hands in the cookie jar, per se. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, definitely it's some plays being played.
Man, how do you feel about that?
It's
He said,
unfortunate.
"How do you
I
feel
mean,
about
it's
that?"
just a ring around the rosy. It's just one after the other. Just things that shouldn't be going wrong, that are going wrong, that do go wrong. It's just unfortunate. We should all be on some type of high platform where we're encouraging others and doing good for each other. So I just want to say, yeah, that's just my take on it. We should all come together and figure this thing out, not keep us in division and have people divided and have people just confused. It's not fair.
You right? Go ahead, get in there, Miller chick.
She right. I agree with her totally, 100%. And I didn't, join the panel to stir up no frenzy. If you remember me, I hit you up on IG a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, I'm gonna get a chance to join. I don't know how it works, and it's in the third, so I had the opportunity, so I signed in. But no, I don't know anyone. I've never ate a Makita cookie. I don't know what Makita cookies is. I don't hang in Memphis. Last time I've been to Memphis was for the Corey Spinks fight, and that was years ago. However,
I didn't throw you into the fire, so
no,
you ain't
it's
got to worry
okay.
about it.
However, though, the case had touched me. It touched me to the point where I'm like, damn, I'm manifesting shit. I looked out my car, out my window, and I seen a camouflage vehicle. Never seen this car a day in my life in front of my house. And I'm like, what the hell? It kind of reminded me of the Whitney Houston situation. I was indebted in it too. But the spiritual aspect of it, so I'm a big, what they say, conspiracy theorist. I didn't ever think that he was with the Illuminati or nothing like that, but I do follow this one spiritual channel that be decoding shit, and he broke it down how he was a sacrifice. And it kind of makes sense because the first thing that I seen when I looked up was that old school Cadillac, the black one that make you think about murder. As soon as I guess that's supposed to be the daddy car or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's the first thing I noticed in the video that I had watched. But he had broken down how, he was a sacrifice. And one of his songs allegedly said, if I sacrifice myself, will I go to hell or something like that. But no, I don't know them people personally. I've never met them a day in my life, but I have been kind of like just dwelling on this in my spare time. That's all I do is watch Ratchet TV and look up new details about the Dolph case. I think it's senseless because when you live in a small area, how small Memphis is and St. Louis is, there's the likely of somebody getting murdered in broad daylight and nobody knowing is slim to none. So someone they know. And then the video you posted the other day with the dudes all standing in the hoodies with the sweatpants on, the two dudes that
Hold on,
had
hold on.
dipped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely seemed
Mhm.
like they was involved.
Hold on, let me meet her real quick. She got something going on. I think she at work. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna let
So y'all was focused on women. Y'all was focused on the two dudes, the one with the that looked like the Bass Pro hat, and the other little short
yeah.
dude. But the three dudes that was standing in front of them with the black hoodies on, and one of them had the skull on the back of the hoodie.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think about it, it had to be three people. Somebody had to be driving while the other two dudes was outside the car.
I'm gonna let somebody else get up in here and get in the conversation. You can stay on, but hey, when I'm done, you know what I'm saying, hit me up on the gram after this. No talking about. Hey, hey, Jane, what's up? What's up?
She give me stripper vibes.
What's up, Ratchet?
Go ahead.
What's up, Ratchet? What's up,
good?
guys?
What's up?
So I just wanted to get my little 2 cents on the conversation with the detective because I'm just now chiming in. Really, I had just chimed in when you had played that. So I think it was one young lady on here that was saying that she felt like he knew more than what he was saying, which I agree. And I understand that with open cases, they can't say too much. And I do kind of feel like he wanted to say a little more. I really don't even know what conversation he was talking about, like the lady and the guy. I guess I have to dig and find that because I haven't heard that. But it seems like he did want to say more just to get his name cleared from whatever reason people are slandering him. But then too, being from Memphis, for those police out there are crooked as fuck. And the reason I say that is because I even had encounters with the police that, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course we expect, well, not necessarily expect, but it's no surprise we hear about police mistreating men and everything. But shit, they ain't home bars to your gender because I've been harassed by police too. So I already know like they crooked as fuck in Memphis. But and then he said something about he was in the cold department. So I didn't understand. It was kind of weird to me for him to say that he worked the cold case department, but yet he was for I guess like phone calls for the Dolph case. I didn't understand it, so I kind of felt like that was weird because he said something about he only handles cold cases in the cold the cases that haven't been solved 2 or 3 years or stuff. Like, this is what damn near 2 months now, so I thought that was weird, but I don't know. I felt like that was a little different, but that's really all I got to say about it.
Already, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, who is Mel?
Yeah, I'm on, bro. I
Go
can
ahead.
salute everybody. Look, I didn't want to man, cause I must have missed everything. Like I'm just listening. I ain't want to stop the live. I don't know what I missed, but what happened, bro? I mean, I probably been on it for like
Hey, look, man. Get caught up and pop back in, man. I don't got time to do a recap. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Sensei. How do you just enter a stream and just call in and say what's going on, bro? Like, unmute your mic, Sensei. Like, what the hell? Like, you just call, hey, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I've been here like 2 seconds, bro. What's
So I
good?
need
Like,
a
talk.
recap. What happened?
If you don't rewind this shit.
Pack it up.
Hey, Sensei, unmute your mic, Sensei. Sensei, pack it up, Sensei. Call back in when you get back to your phone, Sensei. Isha, what's good, Isha? Unmute your mic, Isha. Isha.
Oh, my bad. Am I still choppy? It only started doing that when a whole bunch of people get up here. Can you hear me
You
now?
still choppy. I heard you loud and clear last time, but you were packed up because you were doing too much.
All right, I'm just having your back, man. My bad, but so do you feel like they're gonna say anything else about Jason being part of the case? Nobody else really said anything else about that with that connection to the Dolph case. I ain't been hearing nobody say nothing else about it. It's like they covering it up or something. I feel like
there was a bunch of stuff that was allegedly connected to the Dolph case that's been swept under the rug. So I mean, it wouldn't be the first thing.
Yeah.
But you got to ask yourself, why did RatchetTV start bringing up a certain word, and why did the whole game change? When I brought up 3 letters, I brought up M and I brought up ES, and the whole game changed. Everything changed. You see, everyone who was covering whatever they was covering, they not covering it no more. They all switched to a different narrative.
Did
People
you
start
see
making
last night?
stories up. Nah.
Did you get to peep some of the clips from last night? Man, when you get a chance, go look at it. It was so weird, Ratchet. M's, that's all I'm gonna say. Make sure you go peep that out.
Go ahead, big dog. Jermaine, go ahead, Jermaine.
Hey, what up, Ratchet?
Go ahead, big dog.
Hey, so I was just commenting on the that phone call you had made, and I listened to PD when he had when he had dropped that over on his page, and Martello had told him on the phone that he wasn't the detective on that case. But the other thing is, Martello, I noticed during your call, he didn't say who the actual detective is that's working the Dolph case. So I wonder why they kind of keeping that a secret. But the other thing that I think you might be alluding to is, I hope they haven't like created a witness just to monetize this situation. Because I kind of peeped in on that competitions page, and basically before he was finna drop that phone call, he played a sample of it, and then he was saying that basically everybody had to wait like 3 or 4 days to listen to it because it had to get approved through YouTube so it could be monetized. Basically, he didn't want to drop the phone call before it could get monetized. So, yeah, I think it's just a big money play over there. Shout out to RatchetTV, man. You keep it 100 over here.
Hey, look, I told you it's not about money with me. If it was, I would have did that conversation and been waiting. You know what I'm saying, for them to monetize it and got all the money I could off of it. Man, come on.
Yeah,
that would have been a big video, but I'm good.
100. I did hear something over there where he was talking about a fundraiser. I didn't hear when it ended or started, but he claimed the money gonna be going to the family. He over there telling his people that he gonna be coming to Memphis and doing all, the guy over there giving up a bunch of pipe dreams.
So I heard someone's going to be on the news and everything. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, apparently he dropped something today that he talked to somebody that's an assistant chief, and apparently that person wants to talk to 007, who is this alleged witness.
His mother,
Hey,
allegedly.
I can I chime in?
Go ahead, Nancy.
I wanted to chime in. I want to say this. Any call that come in a police station is public records. And if this lady called all these times and this, that, and the third, they can release that. They can release that to the public. They need to be releasing that to the media. So this cop can clear his name. You know what I'm saying?
I think I just cleared his name.
You did?
His name is 100%.
But I mean, for me, I would have just let the calls go. I would have gave the call-ins to the media. I would have like a 911 call, they blank your name, they blank your address. Those are also public information as well.
Let's do it like this. Is that cop clear from the young Dolph case, guys? Are y'all throwing that cop off the table? Or is Detective Martello completely off the table?
I get exactly where he was coming from and shit, but I just feel like that's probably the way I would have went with it. Like, let's go ahead and let it go. Because he's saying that what she was saying wasn't what he, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was more added. But then when he said son, then it just threw up a red flag. Like, wow,
He was set up. They set him up.
So why y'all back over here?
Why who back over here?
Not you, sis. I don't even know you.
Oh, I'm about to say, because I've been over there, but I let it be known. I'm Ratchet Gang.
I apologize.
Okay.
I'm talking about the people. They know who they are. That they wasn't over
Yeah,
there.
I've been on.
Ratchet.
Ratchet
know who I am. I'm always tapping in and whatever. So he already know.
With me.
So
yeah, I've been on both.
So y'all ain't getting enough truth over here. Y'all ain't getting enough truth over here that y'all following that bull crap, all that breaking news over there.
Don't beat around the bush. Get to the point, because you ain't got to do that with me. I'm straight.
First of all, if you was reading the chats, I've been talking about you. I've been asked. I was asking.
Fine,
I was like, "Yo, where the girl with the dog at?" Because that's all I remember is you with that choppy sound, and you used to always have a dog. And then I ain't see you for a minute, and then I see you over on that other
channel. Because I was going to both platforms. Okay.
Yeah, then you come back over here talking about how you dropped all that money over there on that bull channel, and he kicked you off. Now you mad?
No, he didn't.
All of y'all came over here and coming over here with this foolishness.
If you gonna ask questions, let me talk. First of all, he didn't kick me off. He disrespected me. I've been spending money with both, and I support both. So he disrespected me and said, "Fuck you and your $200." Sorry for cussing, Ratchet. He called me. He didn't kick me off because I'm unsubscribed.
I said disrespected you or kicked you off. Whatever,
how would you feel?
Over here, how would you
feel? Exactly. How would you feel if you a hardworking mother of three and you put almost your last sometimes?
I understand exactly where you're coming from, but that is just you're throwing off the net. I mean, like Ratchet speaking on his call and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you feel some type of way. I understand that you feel some type of way about what went on somewhere else, but honestly, that has nothing to do with what's going on over here.
We talking about something else.
No, that's how stuff gets started.
All that other foolishness. We don't want to hear that. We can't even hear you talk.
Aisha, saying you seem to be causing a big disruption. Look, you know what, Aisha, look, on behalf of Ratchet Gang, we're gonna go ahead and pack you up. You know what I'm saying? Grab your purse.
Yeah,
we're gonna pack you up for the night. Have a good night, Aisha. Go ahead, Cincy.
Yeah, but I've been watching both, but like with the holidays being here, I've been in and out, catching bits and pieces of this and that. But what I do is I do listen. I do listen to everything that everybody say. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I peep certain stuff. Like I said, I never had spoke on your platform before, but I went on that platform or whatever. But I made it known that I was Ratchet Gang because Ratchet, let's keep it a band. You told us it was cool to go over there. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just looking real crazy.
Yeah.
But we spoke about this, but I meant at the end of the day, the discernment is for us to see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
So what do
And
you
like I said, I'm
what do
Ratchet Gang.
you believe
Period.
is going on?
I see a lot going on.
Do you think there's a play being ran? Do you think there's a play being ran?
Like I said, I'll be listening. Like, I caught some shit last night.
What about
But
tonight?
I ain't really listening to that. I've been listening to Ratchet.
What you catch last night?
Yeah, what you catch last night?
Shit, I got
Those mouths
chewed
don't
out
get
for
fed
being a
around here.
newcomer.
Last night, Ratchet Gang got put on the map.
What you
Yeah,
catch
well,
last night, Ma?
I was on Ratchet Gang last. I've been watching.
So what you catch
But I
last
just,
night, Ma?
Yeah, it sounds like you've been flip flopping. You know what I'm saying? It's like you've been
it was. I'm not
No.
over there. I'm not
Man.
keeping it a band. Like,
Every
we
time
all.
y'all get on the panel, y'all never answer the question. What did you catch last night?
What did you peep last night?
Yeah, if I gotta turn into
I thought
Ratchet the Enforcer,
I thought I heard it said that somebody was following me.
Who's following you?
Not me. That's what I heard, and I'm
Heard?
like,
Who said that? We don't know what the hell you talking about.
Yeah.
What the? Hold on. Somebody following me. What are you talking about?
Not you. I'm just saying.
Okay, who? What are you talking? You said I peeped something last night. What are you talking about?
I just like I said, I'll
Spit it
be
out. We ain't
listening.
gonna bite
I'll be
our tongue.
listening. I'll
hey
be
man, y'all
observing.
don't know who I am. I'm Brother June. I am
No,
Ratchet's
brother.
question enforcer.
Hold on, but I'm just trying to figure out why she can't tell me what she peeped last night, and she keeps saying I
I
peeped
just
something
told
last night.
you what I peeped. I heard somebody say that they were being followed, but my
Who
whole thing
said
is,
that?
all right, my whole thing is, how are you being followed
Who said that?
if you're in Mexico? How are you being followed?
Oh, you wasn't on the right channel then. What you talking about?
So you're where the flea flickers are going off.
Yeah.
You a double dipper.
That wasn't what happened last night.
It ain't about me being no double dipper. Like, at the end of the day, we all grown. Ratchet put
Okay,
us
let me
on
ask you a question.
paperwork.
Has Ratchet TV reported on anything that's being reported on?
No, you just started out showing the paperwork.
Has Ratchet TV ever once reported on this shit?
On what shit?
What I just exposed tonight.
Platform.
Let me just talk.
No, you never did. No, you never did.
So where was
No.
the truth? If I didn't report on it, what did that show you?
I'm not saying that there's no truth in what you posted tonight. It just sheds light. You feel what I'm saying?
You
It
are
sheds a lot of light.
The light has been over here. Y'all
It
go to
sheds a
darkness
lot of
when
light.
y'all dip out of here.
I
Y'all
mean,
go to
shit, it was like when that started out, it was paperwork. Like, motherfuckers was producing paperwork. You even had some of the paperwork on yours.
Exactly. What?
But
This
then
is
it
a
went from paperwork
stop.
to
So
other shit.
wait. My platform is fact based. Everything that I did when I worked with someone, it came with legitimate paperwork. Once the plays start being ran, Ratchet TV is not fucking with it. Once people start running plays and start clout chasing on dead people, I walk away from that type of shit. I when I did business with someone, it was strictly receipt based, fact based. I'm pulling PPP loans up. I'm pulling documents from the government.
Exactly, and that's what it started out as. But you got to remember, when it started out as that, we was listening to.
But the circus started, and Ratchet TV completely removed himself from the circus.
Ratchet, come on now, you gotta.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Ratchet, you gotta take some responsibility, because
I don't
when it
gotta take
started,
responsibility
yes, you
for
do.
shit.
Yes, you do.
No,
Yes, you do.
What I'm responsible for is what the fuck comes off my platform.
Ratchet, you think your people over there though? And when
I never sent no one over there to go with no lies. I said, hey, look, the paperwork came from there. I'm giving you your props because that's where the paperwork came from. I don't run no fucking plays. So I'm not
Ratchet, I never
responsible.
said
I'm
you
not.
ran out in they play. I never said you ran out
Ratchet
in they
TV,
play.
when Ratchet TV did not report on these things that are being reported on, and I am the number one person when it comes to fact. Look what the fuck I did in the Mo3 case. If there was any breaking news in the Mo3 case, guess who reported on it? Ratchet TV. If any news broke at any point in the Young Dolph case, guess where it's gonna break on? Ratchet TV. I'm not with no plays. So when plays started being ran, Ratchet TV completely removed himself from that. I don't need to raise money for Young Dolph's family because you know what? I'm not in contact with Young Dolph's family. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Who
I'm not
raising?
doing.
I ain't never heard nothing about no money being
Raise
raised for no
money over
young
here
dog
to get that
family.
truth
You
out.
so you've been over there and you didn't know he was raising money for Young Dolph family.
No, I did not.
Oh my
There you go.
You sleep then.
How am I asleep? I heard something about them
you gotta
talking about getting money
you
for
gotta-
the 007 person,
So
but I
was
ain't
you
never
over
heard
there?
them
Was
say
you
nothing.
over there when he pulled the
Did you know
analytics
Did you
up
know
on your screen?
007 was his mother? So you can raise the money for. Y'all don't know what the fuck. Yeah, do y'all see?
What I'm hearing though, I mean, really, how can y'all play like that when I'm telling y'all what I'm hearing? So
need to
if it was
protect your
something
own
said, I might
energy.
not
You
have
need
been
to-
there, and I
you need
might
to-
not have.
You need to protect.
Went back and watched it.
Your own energy and watch who would platform you watch. I don't need
No,
to
I
take.
don't need to protect my energy because I know what's going on. But if it's something that I didn't see, it's something that I didn't see. I'm not going to say I heard something and I didn't hear it.
Don't ever call it.
Just change.
Don't ever call in here and tell me that I need to take responsibility for something. Because look, let me keep
Because
it
you did send us over there. You knew who he was.
Okay, look, I'm gonna mute you because I'm getting sick of you fucking yelling at me. Let's keep it a book. Yeah, you can.
Hey, Ratchet.
Hold on. Let me speak real quick. My response, what I take responsibility for, is what the hell comes off my platform. I also say, hey, look, I fuck with Dark Rose. Y'all sub to her channel, fuck with her. Now I'm not responsible for what the hell comes off her platform. I fuck with Dallas Spiritual Reader. Go sub to her channel. I'm not responsible for what comes off her fucking platform. I say a lot of people, hey, sub to do whatever you do, but look, I'm not responsible for shit that comes over there. I'm responsible for what the hell I report on. I don't report on nothing, no bullshit. I don't run no plays. Keep it a buck. Don't call me and tell me I need to take responsibility for shit because I don't.
And all these other niggas is using your shit. Run it up.
At the end of the day, Ratchet, you knew who he was when the voice was crinkled.
And so did you.
So you shouldn't have never sent us
And
over there.
so
No,
did,
I did
and so
not.
did you. And
No,
so
I
did you.
did not.
Did I
No,
not
I
tell
did
you?
not.
All right, look, Sensei, pack it up. Have a good night, son. I'm not here to argue with you.
Hey,
have a good
Ratchet.
night.
I got a question real quick though. Hey, why is it just me, or does it seem like this officer is like the only one that picks up the phone?
Yeah,
He sound
that's
like
kind of
he's
weird.
fat. He sound like he's fat. Been on the job for the whole time. He probably got an answer on the phone.
And there was a lot of paper. There was some other.
Hey,
Some
Miller
other
chick,
shit.
connect your device, Miller chick.
There's
There
some
you go.
other shit saying that the cousin's retired. So, you know.
Hey, but I just
Ratchet
want to
TV.
one thing up, Ratchet, before they go. I'll tap out after this. I just had to bring this up. I don't know if you saw my comment like a couple days ago when you I think you was getting ready to expose everybody, and I typed in there. I said, "Yo, you got jokers over there putting the analytics up, talking about how much money they was losing and everything." That was all them people over there. Exactly who we talking about tonight. I saw it.
Look, man, I know what the hell I'm responsible
Ratchet
for. I'm
TV
responsible.
speaks straight facts.
Jokers is worried about that fatty. They ain't worried about getting out no truth.
Is
They
that no
worried about
coincidence?
anything you say is true.
Oh, that's
Seem
that's
like it's
SK.
been a lot going on.
What's good,
That's
SK?
SK, G. You know it's SK.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
street
I
blogs
can
for
hear.
life. Ratchet. What's up, Ratchet? Hey.
What's good,
Okay,
man?
Ratchet, man. Hey, the stuff you've been spitting, man, it been straight facts, man. Everything that you've been coming up with, producing the paperwork and everything, been straight facts. Street blogs for life. Say Ratchet TV is the best blogger on this month, and I can vouch for that. Everything Ratchet pulling out, he digging deep into it, man. A lot of bloggers not digging deep into the case. They sitting there, they beating around the bush, man. Right? Everything Ratchet produced, man, y'all need to be grateful that he producing it.
Salute, gang. Salute.
Them other dudes.
That's all I wanted to say, Ratchet. I'm gonna get up with you.
All right, I see you going up too, man. Keep doing your thing, brother.
Hey, Ratchet, I have one more point.
Salute, SK. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead.
so the Memphis PD on Twitter, they actually have like an account, and they post like all the murders and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So while I was watching the show last night, I was on there, and I went from the day Dolph got killed up until yesterday's date, the 27th, and there's actually been about 29 murders down there.
Yeah.
So I think with this case, I mean, it's a good possibility with, you know, revenge or whatever is going on. It's a good possibility that one or maybe both of those killers could be dead. You know,
Could
but
be.
yeah, they've had like 29 homicides since the 17th of November.
Hey, do y'all ever remember saying hearing them say that they towed away another car? It wasn't just Dolph car; it was like a silver car they towed away. I think they said it was. They never showed it, but they said it. That news lady said it. And when you show that video with them going under the police tape, I just thought about it. Like, I wonder if they just went and climbed in that car and got towed away from the scene.
I want to know what happened to the news reporter. I want to know what happened to the news reporter that said, from all my cases that I've been on, this shooting looks like it's from inside.
I ain't see that one.
No, I dropped that. Yeah, but
Yeah, man, look, everything I'm dropping from what I've been watching from this show.
I mean,
when I go
but you
look at
gotta,
another show, I scan through it.
but you gotta actually. I'm telling y'all that those people are Masons. That's why the narrative changed. Once I got on the Masons, everything changed.
They came
I'm
out.
I'm telling you, the person that's running plays is a fucking Mason. 100%. I don't lie. 100%. He's a Mason.
I'll fact check that for you. My uncle's a Mason.
No fact check. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I seen the symbolisms. I seen the lingo between him and another Mason. I seen like I said, I seen the symbolism and everything. He even admitted it.
One of them looks like they're in a room, just, you know, like a confined room, like they can't go nowhere because they're under. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, this is where you're gonna be. This is where you're gonna tell us what it is.
I don't know what's going on, man. I just know it's some people playing some dangerous games, bro.
Hey,
Some
Reggie,
dangerous games.
how high you think they are? You think they some low tier though?
I think that they're trying to get high.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think that they're willing to. I think that they're willing to make a sacrifice on somebody. Like they'll get somebody killed to get to the top.
Yeah, I think they sacrificing right here on YouTube.
I think what they're sacrificing right now is their integrity.
That too, a humiliation ritual.
That's why they disrespect
the humiliation ritual. Come out here and get these people to follow you. Get them to believe you. If they're not going to follow you, can't get a certain amount, you're not going to get to your ranks.
What did the dude call it last night? Alex Stein. He called it the platform. I cannot remember the term he used. Does anybody remember the term he used about the platform? And I asked him, was my platform? What is it? It was something platform. What the hell did he say, gang? Somebody in the comments tell me.
Damn. Hold on. I was on that. I was on his helmet last night.
I was on his top last night too.
I can't
remember that part.
What did he call it? He called it
he was taking
like
influence.
There, influencer platform.
Influential platform.
Yeah,
there you go. An influencer platform. So these people become they become
to give you your props.
They become influencers, and you can control the mass. You can gain mind control over people. You can use your platform for good, or you could choose to use your platform for evil. It's up to you. But some people are not as strong-minded as you are. Some people are not leaders like you are. Some people do follow. So some people might not be as woke as you, and they might be blindly, you know what I'm saying, doing a lot of shit that they regret in the end. But a lot of these people are following evil and demonic spirits. And I told y'all, be careful and protect your energy.
That one dude said he was from the Washington chapter. I paid attention to that.
Wow.
Last night?
Yeah, the one white dude that was getting upset when we was talking, and he kept saying, I'm the Washington chapter. And I'm thinking, hold on, bro.
Yeah,
She
but
lost.
dude came in with 2 bodyguards last night. That's for real. He came in with 2 bodyguards that escorted him in to make sure that they was buffers if we got too real with him. And then when the other one was talking, he kept trying to like stop Ratchet from or other people from getting too harsh on him. I was like, yo, is this dude for real? Like,
I'm just questioning a lot, man. You know, like this police officer, he just seems to be the only one answering the phone. You know, I feel like he's dancing around questions. I listen to everything he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if any of y'all do what I do, but like I watch these shows. Like, you know, after we get off, I'll rewatch the show just to make sure I get everything right. You know what I'm saying? But just paying attention to this dude, this police officer, you know what I'm saying? That for him to even be speaking on that and saying the things that he was saying was kind of weird to me. You know, you got to really go through the system to understand these things. And you know, I don't know if you know, there's when they say there's criminal side and then there's the Fed side. You know, I've touched both, so you know, they.
so he could be a setup. He could be
There you
just
go.
he could be just fielding calls just for that reason. That's
They do a
probably a special
manipulative.
Dolph line or something.
It's called a manipulative action, I believe is what they call it. You know, when they try to manipulate the mind to control, like Ratchet said, the narrative. They want you to believe their narrative, you know, and it's a manipulative narrative. You know, when these guys, you know, like I said, man, like I told these guys, like these dudes think I'm playing when I'm telling them I'm a psychology major and I read everybody. I read everybody. I listen to what comes out the mouth. You know, Micah, I love when you come on, my brother. You spit knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And ever since I've been listening to Ratchet from the Mo 3, I didn't call in the Mo 3 case as much because I didn't listen to Mo 3 like that, but I knew something wasn't right. You know, so
that's what drew me in. I just typed in. I heard that it was a fake, so I just typed in Mode 3 death, and then Ratchet came up, and I just start following him ever since then. And
I've been
watching, and I'm like, dude putting
That's
stuff
how I
out
got
there
on.
the reason
So
why they're sending these
nobody
people
else put out there.
The reason why they send these people to come in here is because they see that we are being awoken. Someone speaking against them and waking people up is something they don't want. You know, just like that police officer answering the phone. I honestly believe that, you know, he might be part of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's answering the phones. You know, he's the only one answering the phones. You mean to tell me he's the only officer in there answering phones? You should have asked me.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Could I
That
speak
is
to
weird.
another?
Like,
Could I
what
speak to
about
another officer?
the timing though? Like, what time was the other call made? You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
right
what
to
type
his
of phone call
crib.
made. He's the only officer picking up the phone call.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
did
could be
they
routing that joint right to him in his house. He could be sitting right in
There
his
you
house.
there you go.
And
So
routing
all
right
those
to him.
calls are forwarded. All those calls are forwarded to him.
Because he was talking a lot about, he kept mentioning, I don't think I'm being treated fairly on social media. What the hell you care? You're a cop. Do your
On my
job.
mama, why you care about what these motherfuckers
Yeah,
are
what you
saying?
care about?
Excuse my
What you
friend.
saying about
Why
you on
you care what
social
these people
media?
saying about you on the internet? You a cop, man. You go out here, you could book somebody just because you feel like booking them, bro.
Oh, that's probably who Brown is. I mean, Big T Brown is over there in the chats with his talking that foolishness.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Alex
what was
Stein
the
trolled his way to the show. Oh, I love Ratchet. I love his platform. Nah, brother, you want to keep following because you see how close we are getting to you guys. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And the dude talking about, oh, I was invited to be in the M's and I declined. Nigga, there's no declining that.
Yeah,
There's no
never heard
declining
of
that. If I bring you into my association, let's just listen to this. We just gonna use this as example. I'm the man in the hood. I bring you into my association to invite you to join. One, the reason why I'm inviting you to join is because I already have seen something in you. 2, if I tell you, hey, I want you here, bro. I want you here. There's a reason why I've wanted you there. 3, if I let you see,
maybe it wasn't the M's he was a part of. Maybe it was
Hold on. Let him finish. Let him finish.
3, if you getting that close to me and you don't know nothing, I gotta take you out. You've already brushed shoulders with them. For them to invite you into the association and you decline that, you out your mind, bro.
Yeah, because
They
they
on your
look at
number,
you.
they watching you. You are one.
Yeah, because they look at you. They ain't just inviting anybody. They look at you.
They
ain't just
thank you. They
walking
find out
up
your
to you like, yo,
background.
let me holler at you for a minute. No, they
Yeah.
gonna look at you and see if you that type of person, that they can bring in there. Can you be trusted? So
They put people
declining.
like that in the ground. Like, man, if YouTube wasn't censored the way it was, I would let y'all see what it's about. But these guys are not playing. Like, for him to say they invited me into the association and I declined. Think you out your mind, my brother. You out your mind. I'm taking you out right away. Simple.
But I gotta get this off my chest because I gotta stay real with myself, ma'am. Like where are you from?
She already answered all those questions. we good on her.
There. I just
I'm
saw
from
the
St.
stars.
Louis. I'm
I
from
just
St.
saw
Louis
the
also.
stars there. I was wondering what those were.
Oh no. Well, I got bit a long time ago when I had a fight, and I had one of them covered up. So one of them didn't look right, so I just got them put on. But I ain't with none of that. None of that Eastern Star, none of the Mason, none of that shit. I'm cool. Straight that's it. That's all.
Y'all leave her the hell alone, man.
You say you got bit?
I just got asked, Ratchet,
Yeah.
because I just
I
been
got
seeing
bit on
little
both
stuff.
sides.
I got a
Go ahead, Springfield.
I thought
Yeah,
Curtis
it's
and Kevin Hart.
ratchet.
She got no titties. Look at
Y'all make it hard. Ratchet game make it hard for a sister, but I feel you
Nah,
though.
man, we love. Hey, look,
It's
I
all
love
good.
all my sisters, man. I love my brothers. I love human life. Like I said, I've been in this gang. You got to be in the gang. This is a real thing. But we got to wake up, man.
Go ahead, Springfield.
Yeah.
My
So
nigga
basically,
Springfield.
yeah, Springfield. So anyway, so what I was saying was, for the most part, it seemed like all of the details that we put out over these past 4 weeks through this platform and the brother Ratchet, seems like everything added up to be exactly what we thought it was. But for the most part now, it's just gonna be signed, sealed, delivered. You know what I mean? Because everything seemed to be exactly what it said it is. Well, after that, we just gonna be dragging it because they really did do everything they said.
I'm gonna keep it real. They all trying to discredit what Ratchet talks about.
They can't.
That's their only motive. They have no real motives in here to figure out the Dolph case. They had no real motives in here to figure out the Mo 3. What their own agenda is to try to discredit the Ratchet followers and Ratchet himself.
Not necessarily. I think that
they can't. They can't.
From the
They
different
gotta
platforms,
try something else.
From the different platforms that I looked at, you know what I'm saying? The only people that seem like they discredit him, they seem like it's a battle between platforms and whatever their title is. But at the end of the day, they're really trying to take the juice from him. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's still a lot of truth being told by multiple people, but they're trying to discredit him so that they can get their views. So I guess if you Ratchet Gang, just hold it down like that. Because at the end
If
of
you
the day,
Ratchet Gang, do not leave this platform.
That's right. We Ratchet Gang,
Right.
and we a movement.
Don't subscribe to none of these weirdos. Look, these people are
don't let-
demonic and evil people. Don't leave this
cats,
platform
don't
again.
let cats.
I'm
don't let
waiting. I'm waiting
cats-
for one. I'm waiting for one of them to call me out so I can knock on their doorstep and show them what's life
ain't no
about.
need. Ain't no need for none of
I
that.
don't promote no violence.
Yeah, we
I
ain't
know
no
you don't,
need for
but you
none
know
of
what I'm
that.
saying. The way they talk greasy about
Yeah.
everybody over here.
It's all good. They get a pass. We good.
Well, we
We
supposed to be
righteous
like
over here.
Professor
They,
X over here.
You hear
Professor
they
X
Ratchet?
talk
is giving them
behind.
They
They
get a
talk
power.
pass.
behind these little pictures. They talk behind these little pictures, talking all this foolishness. Brown T.
No.
Brown,
That's how I
where you at?
ended up on here.
Hey,
They
I
but
gonna come in
anyways, I
Googled
wanted
here.
to add
Young
on
Dolph
that I did
and Ratchet
notice
popped
that they
up.
did call up to the
What you
Memphis
say?
Police
What you say,
Department.
Miller Chick?
I said that's how I ended up finding Ratchet TV because I had Googled Young Dolph and it popped up, and I just been subscribed ever since. And I went through every video, but
Yeah, that's how I
I
found
ain't
the
even
channel
know it was
too.
no other
Yeah,
platforms. I
I
ain't
just
even know
think
it was
there's
no other
I just think there's a
platforms.
lot of plays being ran. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's a cover up, a major cover up that's going on right now. You know that just like the Nip case. A lot of people don't know a lot about that case. I can get into that, but I'm not going to get into that. But everything's a different cover up. There's
man, this
something
lady got
going
a
on.
picture of Nip walking 2 dogs down in Beverly Hills, man. Telling you, Nip ain't
But we
nowhere.
want to make sure that
Wow.
You said
we
Nip
stay
ain't what?
I
we want to
said
make
Nip ain't
we
nowhere.
stay tuned with
He
the
down Beverly
content.
Hills. This lady got a picture of him walking
All
2
right, hold on.
dogs.
Stick to the content. Stick to the content.
All
Hey,
right.
Ratchet, I got a couple questions.
Go ahead.
All right, so we heard from right after Dolph got killed, we heard from that character that said that Dolph showed him his bank account and he had $100 million in there. All
Irrelevant.
right, so as I'm thinking about all this, we all see
Oh,
people that get killed in our neighborhoods all the time, and they instantly come up and they'll post to 10,000, 50,000, whatever the reward is, like officially where it hits the news and all that. I don't understand why his wife hasn't put that alleged $500,000 that she put out there. Nothing was ever officially said. I don't know why right after this happened, she didn't put $1 million reward out leading to the arrest of whoever did this murder.
Man, we ain't
because
heard
And I guess the
nobody
second
sitting
thing,
out
because
down
there's a
there.
detective
Nobody.
that's answering the phone for that particular case that he's filtering all of the information that's going to go on. So no matter what you see people doing, what you have figured out and what we have figured out is the main meat and potatoes for this shit. So the reason why we have questions is because there's somebody behind the phone that could receive information that could take this to the next level, and they're leaving it there so people like us could stay stagnated. Continue.
Yeah, just like when
I'm be honest. I don't even know what y'all
detective
talking
was
about.
gonna be on there.
I'm be honest, bro. Yeah,
All
I
right,
got kind
basically
of.
what I was telling them is that
Hold on. All right.
What's that?
Shy. Shit. God damn. I was looking at the
Don't do
capes.
that.
Keep
Don't
it
do
a
that.
buck.
do your thing.
Keep it a buck, baby.
Keep it a buck.
Don't do that.
He got no
hey, so how
nipple.
come we haven't heard an official reward on this case?
Man, look, this case is going. You see a cold case dude is taking it. Like, what? He's not even supposed to even touch. He do cold cases. Why was he
Hey,
even
I gotta
take?
go to sleep. Don't do that.
Exactly.
Don't do what?
That's
What's she talking
weird.
about? What's she talking about?
She must be talking to somebody off camera.
She said she finna go to sleep.
No,
Oh,
I'm talking about that noise, that sound.
what sound?
Y'all don't hear that?
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, somebody talking about
What you
no.
got all up in your house?
I don't know what you talking about. I don't hear shit.
Fuck
You got me
y'all.
looking
Play
around
too
my
much.
shit like, where's somebody at?
Hey,
Grab my strap.
does anybody find it strange that we haven't heard from anybody from Dolph's family in Memphis?
Never
It's
said
100% strange.
nothing. No, they never said nothing. The only people that saying that seem like they trying to get justice for Dolph is us when we talking in here.
I'm telling you guys, the news put out a fake clipping of the funeral.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
There's not even an autopsy report.
Yeah, it's just like JFK. You never heard none of his family asking, "Yo, we trying to get some justice."
Yo,
All
why
these
was
years,
Yo Gotti at the
never.
funeral? Why
And
was
now
Yo
the
Gotti
play,
at the
then
funeral?
now the play is Yo Gotti and Black Youngsters breaking up.
No, that's false, bro.
Yeah, that's
I'm
false.
saying that's the play that they putting
Oh,
out
yeah.
there.
I said if I don't report it, it ain't true.
False.
Yeah, that's the mother channels talking that keep talking that fool.
You don't never see me report none of this bullshit.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying, but that's the play that they trying to play into people's brains.
Man,
I'm surprised the family
You
ain't
still
confronted
hear the
her.
noise, Miller chick?
nah, it's gone now. But I had accidentally clicked on the chat and it said Aisha was in a private chat and she said she got something to say, and I pressed done and it booted me out. So that's how
What is she?
I'm just learning how to work this.
Aisha, what do you need, Aisha? I've packed you up twice and you keep calling in. What do you need, Aisha?
Bring her back
I
in.
just want to say this. Somebody in the comments, 225, said that he just Googled what she said and your name did not pop up. Just wanted to let you know that I'm out. Goodbye.
Who said that? What is she talking about?
Well, who said?
What? Hold on, 225 is right. 225. What do you need? Go ahead, 225. All right, pack it up, 225. Call back in when you're ready to. Like, what is going on? All right, you know what? At this point, Aisha, why are you investigating this lady so hard? Like, what does she do for you to be? I'm guessing is she talking about? She has to be talking about you.
How
she's
does
been
how
attacking her ever since she came in.
But
I
hey,
thought
here's
she was
another
talking about
thing:
the
is how
lady
you call
that
how you call a police officer asking about a case, and then the officer says that he was threatening him.
Yeah,
wait a minute, wait a minute. I want to know why she investigate me so bad. Neither, like, goddamn.
Cause you still up here and she gone.
Because you came in
I'm
there
gonna
talking
tell you why, because you just bent over and showed them cakes. You know what I'm saying? So, she know Ratchet TV next move is gonna be like, hey, look, get in my DM after we get off here. You know what I'm talking about?
You came in talking about stripper stuff and Raven. So
Tell
we
her she
passed
can't be the
that.
only
So
woman on this platform. It's enough room for everybody. She'll be all right.
It's enough for me to go around. You know what I'm talking about? Keep it a buck.
Oh Lord.
My nigga Ratchet the fool.
Now I don't know what's going on with her. She investigating the
I
hell out
thought
of
she
her
was
though.
talking about I thought she was talking about the one lady though that said somebody was following somebody.
Well, she
I
Googled
didn't
what
think
you
she was talking
said.
about me.
Now she said something. You said she Googled it, and
She
you not who you say you
said
are.
She said 225
How she
Google
know who
was.
I
Yo,
am?
Ratchet, her whole play, that girl that just came
How she
on,
know who I am?
Aisha, whatever her name is, she
Okay,
knows
look, you
that
know
she
what?
been over there and she trying to get
I follow him on Instagram. He can
Sarah.
see me.
Hey, look, I questioned you one time since you've been up here.
Nope. That's all
Okay,
that
that's all that
matters.
matters. All right, look, Sapphire, Sarah, remove her out of my chat. I don't have time for no drama, none of that. I don't need no investigators. I don't need nobody investigating nobody. Ratchet TV
Tell her.
has been doing this for
Oh,
1 year, and ain't nobody did shit to me yet. I think I'm moving just how I'm supposed to move. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck.
I just want to know how he can say officer can say, yeah, he threatened me.
I'm on Instagram. Miller
Shit, the
Chick
dude says Ratchet is
618.
definitely popping up and recommended on St. Louis. This chick is not lying.
Miller Chick
So,
618.
I'm actually from
I'm on
St. Louis.
Instagram.
My
Same
nigga
up,
Ratchet
same
pops
up.
up whenever
hey,
he type
Miller, we
in.
good. We good, Miller. Don't worry about it. We
Okay.
good. Don't
All right.
we got her up out of here. She good. I don't know what her play is, but I don't know what her angle was, but this ain't that, and that ain't this.
Hey,
Now let's
Ratchet.
get back to this business.
Yeah, she been throwing us off all night for what?
Cause she knows she went over to that channel.
She guilty
And then
about something,
he
yeah.
kicked her off. Her feelings hurt, but now she's trying to be back over here. And I was asking about her for like 3 days. I didn't know her name. I just said, "Where that girl at with the dog? She used to have a dog all the time when she was
Thank
on
you, Sapphire.
I ain't seen her in a minute, and I saw her on that other channel.
Yeah, that's all good.
Hey,
Keep it a
where's
buck.
anybody heard from DJ Q and Mac B yet?
Yeah, I talked to DJ
Oh my
Q
God,
yesterday.
I'm gonna tap out on that. I don't want to hear nothing else about Mac Bitch. They go
Yeah,
left.
I'm done. Look, Mac B is either dead or running the play. I'm done talking about him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm done talking about Mac B. Mac B, man, look, Mac B. I think Mac B was also running plays. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck. When these dudes see a little money, they get hungry.
Quick, fast, in a hurry, quick cash.
They said she was the mole. They told my Aisha. They said she's the mole.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ratchet, how come that
Wait a
guy
minute.
wouldn't tell you who the detective was on the case though?
Somebody did what? What's up?
Now I'm reading this chat. It say keep it a book since paperwork PWP found that witness you been hating, and now since you realize that PWP ain't fucking around, you still
Don't do
hating.
no
Yeah,
Get off that
let's keep it a buck.
Ratchet ain't say
Let
nothing
me
about Ratchet.
reply to
Why
that.
am I?
Let
Why
me
is it coming up in
They
my
didn't
chat
say
though?
nothing about Ratchet at
let
all.
me say this. Let me say
How
this.
do I get off of her
Let
without?
no go to
Oh, okay,
comments. Don't go to private chat.
okay,
Look, let me
comment.
respond to that.
Ratchet
Ratchet
do
TV ain't
numbers.
never hated on no nigga one time. All my people who I support do numbers. I don't trip on nobody. I don't give a damn.
And they
I don't
didn't hate
gotta.
you
Oh,
either.
sir, let me talk, please. You throw me off. Now I'm losing my train of thought. Right, I just don't run plays. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta hate on nobody. Do whatever. Get your money how you get it. I don't give a fuck how you get it. But when I'm uncovering a case and it's a murder and I hear there's a witness and someone needs justice and they're hiding a witness, I'm gonna check into that. I'm gonna call and I'm gonna be like, okay, if y'all are hiding a witness, we definitely gotta look into this. What's going on? And the guy gave me his version of the story, and all I did was drop it. So if that's me hating, then I'm a big ass hater, bro. But you can suck my dick respectfully,
He said
pussy
who
ass
hit my,
nigga.
but he said hit my man up. Like, you know what I'm saying? He know him. He know. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
you already see the play. They sending people over here. I don't give a fuck about that gay shit, nigga. You ain't gonna do nothing to me in real life. Whoever it is, just another internet thug who's a pussy ass nigga who sucks dick for a living. I'm done talking about it. They say Mac B got the footage. Mac B was up to something. I don't know what the hell's up, Mac B.
That nigga name is flawed.
Mac B's greedy. That's what happened.
That shit sound like Max B, and that shit sound like I don't like that.
Nah, he's
You
a
know,
P. He's
Ratchet
a
Gang
P.
don't fuck with Ratchet Gang don't fuck with none of you niggas. Just keep it a buck.
That's a fact. I remember from Mo 3 days, you told us you did not fuck with us.
I don't fuck with none of these people. Just because, you know what I'm saying, whatever, don't mean I fuck with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do whatever y'all do. If y'all find some content in this helping y'all get justice for Dolph, by all means, check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the groundbreaking person, the only person that people could, but look, if y'all want the truth, if y'all want 100% just the truth and someone who's not gonna do shit for clout or money, holla at me, man. If you find another platform, by all means, take your ass over there and enjoy it. I don't give a damn.
I want to know the life insurance. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that's going on that people don't understand. You know, you got to be awoke, man. You got to be awoke. Anybody, these guys making plays for money is not. It's not the move. You gotta
Already,
wake.
bro.
You gotta wake up. My
I
bad.
ain't think.
I'm out in traffic. You know, I'm moving and grooving while I'm chopping up with you. So, nigga, trying to pull up on me. I had to, look around right quick, make sure my scenery's good.
Already, man. Stay
I
dangerous.
don't. I don't talk. I don't talk in my house because they be everywhere. So I'll be moving and grooving when I talk on here.
All right, brother. Thanks for the heads up. All right, so who I don't know. So go ahead, Springfield. You were saying something.
Yeah, I was saying earlier that seemed like a lot of information is coming out, and I was wondering where people was standing with the witness and what they were saying with what they saw, and why ain't nobody doing too much about that. As far as like, you know what I mean, boots on the ground. You know, you already had somebody, but seemed like they already pointing towards it's a crooked cop that's receiving all the phone calls for this case to make it where the bloggers can have nothing but fluff. That's where it stops, in my opinion, because we already know about Detective Martello.
Yeah. Were you done?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you stopped in the middle of a sentence.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So how do you feel about the Detective Martello? Do you feel like he was 100%? Do you feel like he was telling the truth?
I don't know. I just know that it's just, he spoke to somebody and it seemed like he knows something. So I'm just wondering where everybody's going with it.
To me, I just got the vibe that he was talking to me He wanted to say more. He knew he couldn't. He started to say more, but he realized I'm getting too comfortable. But I felt like he just wanted to
Hmm.
speak to me because he felt that I was not being biased, and he just wanted to clear his name. That's just the message I got. I'm not saying that's what that
That's
was
the
or anything.
message I got too. Like he
I
wanted to
just,
say more than like he was comfortable talking to you,
yeah.
but he was like he still had to, you know, he's still doing his job, but he wanted to clear his name more. It's like he wanted to speak openly.
Are you saying this is who?
Detective Martello, bro.
He wanted to speak openly? Nah, he sounded like he was closed off, like he was trying to
Nah,
tell
he he definitely gave me the
It
vibe that he
sounded
wanted to
like he wanted
speak.
to speak. Yeah, he
Yeah,
wanted to speak. That's the vibe I got.
I got the vibe. I got that
But
same
he was
vibe.
like, "Shit, I'm still at work. I'm still at
what
work," and he already didn't
what
got enough trouble talking. So,
Because he even said
but
certain
it
things like I'm
sounded
not
like he
supposed to
wanted to
say
speak.
that. He would say I'm not supposed to say this, but still, and he would
mm,
still say it. So it led me to believe like he's wanting to say a lot more. He just knows he can't. So I don't feel like he's being closed minded with me. I feel like he was open with me. He just told me specifically, I'm not going to speak on this case or my personal business, but and I asked some questions around it. I just figured out a way to be a journalist, ask some questions so I can get the information I need to know that what's going on. And he basically just like, look, bro, the person called in. I passed along the information. I don't even work in that case department. I don't even know why they was calling me, but I took their information and passed it along. Which I do agree that he should have took their information. He shouldn't have took the information. He should have passed them to who they needed to be spoken to.
Yep.
That's what I do think. I do agree that he should have never been the one speaking to them. He should have put them in the one who was over the Dolph case.
yep. You right, though. You right. And then he just really just doing too much. You know what I mean? Other motherfuckers coming out here talking about that's not the real dude who answered the phone. I'm sitting there like, nah, if you randomly call that number, that's the same dude's answer the phone. So
Yeah,
technically
he's gonna keep picking that phone up.
he's the one that's filtering the comments and the information. So I think that's a dead end right there.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Memphis PD right now, but
I ain't even from around there. I just looking at videos and I'm like,
go
damn.
ahead, Jane. Jane Doe.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question for anybody that may be knowledgeable about the way cases are handled at a state and federal level or whatever. So I'm thinking and I'm wondering if the case if this case has gone to the feds now, could that be the reason why they have just anybody answering the phone for the case? Maybe.
No.
Like what y'all think about that?
Being prevented so that the person that's answering the phone so it can't get to IA.
Well,
And that way it can't get to
this the case is supposed to be federal though. It is supposed to be to the feds. That's why I said initially, if y'all remember when this story first dropped, I got on my platform and I said, "There's no detective that you're going to be able to reach at MPD who's going to be able to talk to you about this case." I said
Right.
that. I came out and said initially, "There's no detective that you're going to be able to talk to in MPD because it's feds." So I said, whoever they spoke to, that story ain't valid. Like I said, he passed it along to whoever he needed to, but like I said, you're not going to be able to talk to nobody in MPD who going to tell you about this case. This is a Fed case.
And see, that's what I was thinking, and that's kind of what I was wondering too. Like, well, maybe that's why they got just anybody answering the phone and answering questions, especially, you know what I'm saying, if this man has already, if somebody done already put him out there slandering his name or whatever, like I just kind of was thinking that, like, I thought this was supposed to be a federal case anyway. It's just
Look,
like it's a high profile murder.
ratchet gang or no gang, but I wanted to know, was we aware that there's other people helping other people solve this? Because they're in the department in different states and they're helping other bloggers solve this. I was wondering, did we know about that? That's a question.
I don't
Ratchet
know
gang first and
shit.
last. Ratchet gang first and last. But there is people from other departments across the US helping other bloggers. And I heard them talking and they made perfect sense. So I was wondering why they don't come here. Because they're coming over there. And the motherfuckers talking good sense.
I don't watch other people content, so I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
It's a cover up for sure. It's a cover up for
If it was
sure.
a federal case, that officer would have said, "I cannot speak on that. It's a federal case."
definitely.
Allegedly though, but I'm just
Uh,
saying. But the feds have made a statement. Is why I'm telling you it's a Fed case, because why would the feds come out and make a statement about a case that's not federal?
exactly, because I read that. That's what made me come. That's what made me ask that question because I read the same thing. I can't remember where I read it. I think it was like a news source. It was a
Yeah, a new
credible source.
a article came out and it said I think even academics posted it. A lot of people posted it. A lot of people reposted it. A lot of credible sources said the feds said they have informants that they still don't have any information from. They have no leads in the Dolph case. The feds said this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why
I'm not
would
making it up. They said it
why would they go to an informant for a lead?
because they have informants walking the streets of Memphis. They have informants all over. Do you not know how the feds work?
Yeah.
They
Well,
have
man,
feds.
the feds,
They have feds that are bloggers. They
Mhm.
have feds that are in everywhere, in every walk of life. They got feds standing right next to you trying to get your information and you would never know it.
there could be feds in the chat right
That's true, but
now.
if they're
There,
in
there
your
are
pocket,
feds in this chat. What are you talking about? There's feds watching my Instagram. There's feds watching my channel.
but if they're
I
in
tell
your
I
pocket, they can tell them to shut up too.
Springfield, listen to me, brother.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm just telling you what I'm telling you. The
I'm
feds
just
have
saying if they
informants solving
informant, they can
cases.
tell them to shut up. I was just feeling like that.
All I'm telling you is the feds have informants that help them
I
solve
know a
cases.
couple of these bloggers that, with the way they talk, they're informants.
Exactly.
There's no way you got that much access to things if you ain't an informant.
Feds even tap in on the damn stream sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Feds be everywhere, bro.
So let me ask a question that might be stupid, but I think
If you can make your job easier, wouldn't you? If you could just have people go on the internet and dig up information for you to research, wouldn't you do that?
so
Work smart, not hard.
Or if
but
you could have people that could just walk the streets and just get information out of people because they think that they some crackhead or they think that they're a alleged a trap nigga or something like that, they can get information out of people
who
and
could
take it back
spit
to
the
the
truth?
feds.
Who could spit the truth truthfully? A person on the streets or an informant?
Look, brother,
No, I'm
this
just
ain't
asking a
that and that
question.
ain't this. Just listen to me. I'm telling you what it is. If you don't want to hear it, then this ain't the platform
No,
for you. I
I
don't know what else to
definitely
say.
want to hear it.
I'm telling you what it is.
Okay.
Ratchet.
Go ahead.
I never understood that
Okay.
about people. If you don't agree with what my man's is talking about, why y'all wasting your time? You know how much time is wasted in a day by listening to something that you don't think is real? Like, you think
I think with his comment about people wasting time, I think that as adults, I think everyone should be able to agree to disagree, but then too, maybe some people just listen in to get a different perspective. But that's just my opinion.
these guys, a lot of these cats ain't agreeing to disagree. They just want to discredit the facts.
Yeah, that's true too, though.
It's all about discredit. They have the mindset that the system is setting us up to discredit each other.
Yeah.
Some of y'all, man, some of these guys they got to really go sit down and do some time and see what
Yeah,
that shit's really
Springfield, I'm
about.
gonna pack you up. I rock with you, Springfield, but I'm pack you up, big dog. You know what I'm saying? You seem like you're a little on the fence about the content tonight, so you know, hey, I'm
Well,
telling you,
I'm out too.
why
Thanks
would
for
the
letting me
feds
join the
have?
panel.
All right, hit me up on the
I'm
ground.
gonna catch y'all next. Yeah, definitely. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I
Tune
got you.
in with y'all later.
I just
See
want
you,
to know
gang.
why that
All
same
right.
officer is picking up the phone calls for this all the time. Now, if somebody else call, they gonna pick up and he gonna be the one to pick up.
Yeah, that seemed like some inside shiesty shit.
It just is what it is. I think that it's hella crazy that he is picking up the phone for everybody's calls.
Especially if he said that he was a cold case detective. Like that makes no sense. And that's what I was saying
And
earlier.
this is
Like,
a cold case.
well, yeah, but technically, But technically, isn't a cold case really an unsolved murder after so long, though?
After 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. So it ain't. What's this?
They wait. So
Almost
hold on.
it's
They wait
December
2
or
or 3
something.
years to try to figure out some more facts. That makes no sense.
But yeah, okay. Yeah, but that's a cold case. That means the case went cold, and now you got somebody else digging up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But that's the type of detective he was. He was not a direct homicide detective. When someone gets murdered, it just comes across his desk. No, none of that stuff comes across his desk. Only thing that's going to come across his desk is going to be something 2 or 3 years old. That's who Detective Martello is.
Or all the phone calls for the cases that need to be covered up.
I mean, that it could be that too. All I'm telling you is what the information that when I called, I did press cold case. So he was a cold case detective, 100%.
And he said it.
He did say it, and then I did call, and when I pressed that number, I pressed when it said cold case, press 2. I pressed whatever it was, and I went to cold case, and he picked up.
He must not have a lot of cold cases on his desk if he's picking up all the calls.
Shit. It's plenty cold cases in the city. But I think it's part of the cover, in my opinion. Allegedly.
I don't like girls who smoke cigarettes, though. I don't. But yeah. Cold case, so cold case is how many? It's 2 to 3 years. That's when a cold case detective will pick that case up. If it's 2 or 3 years old, something like that.
Number one thing they teach you in psychology is to listen to what people say and the manner that they say it. He seemed a little bit nervous, a little bit scared to even say anything to me.
As I went to homicide, no one picked up. So I called the person. So I want to reach back out to the person who they originally reached out to, which I knew was a cold case detective. That's why.
Right, but I'm saying when you was asking him questions, he would beat around it, then come back to it. Beat around it, come back to it.
Yep.
Another thing too that I thought was strange, and this ain't got nothing to do with this particular detective, but they were talking about, like, not long after the murder or whatever, they were talking about putting Caroline Mason on the case. And for anybody that's familiar with like First 48, she's like really good at getting her cases solved. But then they said it was like a conflict of interest because supposedly that is she's related to Yo Gotti's baby's mom some kind of way. I think they like cousins or her
They
auntie.
are. They are
So
related.
I was like, okay, they couldn't get one of the other dudes though, because pretty much they put the best detectives. Some of the best detectives in the city are on First 48. So it's like,
Hey,
okay,
mute
if
you
they
live
put
in the
those
background, gangster granny, whoever that is.
cousins or her auntie. So I was like, oh,
Gangster granny, mute your live in the background. All right, pack it up. Call back in when your live's muted. Go ahead, finish.
so if they couldn't get Caroline Mason to do it, then they could have got one of the other, better detectives on the case. So I kind of thought it was strange. It's just like a lot of stuff ain't adding up. Just the way they doing things, it's just like nothing makes sense. The way they're handling, the way they've been handling it, like nothing makes sense. It's just all off and everywhere.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what's going on no more. I told you this case was turned into a circus. I've been telling you this whole case is a circus now.
A lot of these murders are circuses, man.
That's facts.
A lot of these murders are circuses.
I mean, I don't know. To me, it seems like they don't want these cases to be solved for some reason.
Because
too many hands in it.
And
too many hands are in it, or there is no solving it because who knows? There is no case.
I mean, I believe there are too many hands in it, but the hands that some of those hands just reach way higher than others.
Yeah, that's what I think too. And then especially like, like that whole GoFundMe thing, like if you got a large ass amount of money involved in some shit, it's man, come on. Like, I don't know. Too many hands. Too many greedy hands at that. And everybody, I feel like everybody's trying to cover their tracks, but along the way, it's like everything is conflicting. So I don't know, like maybe they trying to get their story together before they come up with any more breaking news.
And you can't tell me the feds are not good enough to track where those GoFundMe money's coming from.
I would think they should be able to.
Every GoFundMe's connected to a bank of account.
Right.
The money got to come from some bank.
So is it still sitting in the account, or like have they cashed it out? Anybody know anything about that? The status of that?
I mean, they lied about that too. So
Yeah, they ain't gonna tell you
they said
about that.
they didn't know nothing about that. Then it came out. They said they thanked everybody from like you don't never know what the hell the truth is.
And then Miss KM talking about, yeah, they asked me to send that. They called me and asked me to help them. I called and they, said they was gonna help them out.
Shit, crazy.
They trying to lead us. They're trying to make us like they want to make us be blind leading the blind.
Yeah, they constantly throwing in more distractions.
Everyone that comes on this platform that takes us away from this case is a distraction.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a little annoyed last night with that damn Alex. I was like, cause I don't know, he was just all over the place, and I wanted to like I had called in like right towards the end of the show, so I didn't get through, but I was just gonna make some comments about that, but I was like, fuck it, like the show over with now. But it's like when I tend to tune in a little later, but when I saw the title of the content, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So then, cause I'm intrigued and I want to know, what Ratchet done found out, what he got to say, this, that, and the other. And then it's like Alex took over the whole damn show, and I was like, come on, bro. Like, and then he said a bunch of nothing. And at first, like the very first time he came on the show, and he was talking his little talk or whatever, I was like, oh, okay, dude might be legit or whatever. But then last night, I don't know, he seemed kind of suspect to me too now. Cause at first I thought he was pretty legit, but after last night, I don't know. And then like what he was saying, like he was contradicting himself. Then he'll say one thing and turn around and say something totally different, which didn't make sense. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like he was just saying a bunch of shit that didn't make sense, especially talking about trying to play the part of Illuminati or Mason or whatever. But then, oh, I don't want to be one. I just want to rub shoulders with, like, that shit didn't even make sense to me. I'm like, dude, if somebody is on here watching and you ain't one of them, they gonna get your ass. But
Where you from, Jane?
huh?
Where you from?
Memphis.
You sound really familiar.
I don't know.
I know
I
you
done
from.
called in a couple of times.
I know you from somewhere.
No, not personally.
But I know you from the internet.
No.
All right, what's up, Fire?
What's up, Rich?
My
Go
boy
ahead.
Fire.
Man, what's happening with y'all? I just wanted to elaborate on what the sister was talking about the Fed. Was it you that said the Feds could track the money easily?
No, I said that.
Okay, you said that. Think about this. This food for thought. A lot of times, if you go look at it's a lot of charities and churches that's donating this money, which goes back to Ratchet last title. If you go look and dig into them, they run charities. They run the cancer hospital. So y'all gotta, man, this case was solved in the beginning. Ratchet solved it for us in the beginning. If you go back and you look at the tapes, It was a name said of a rapper. It was another name of another rapper said. Y'all just gotta pay attention, bro. He can't tell us no more than he already did. You feel me? This shit was
Yeah.
solved in the beginning, bro. It's just like I said on the Mo 3 case. If you don't have no witness and you don't have no murder weapon and you don't have nobody's statement, it's no case. In Louisiana, you got a 72-hour law. You know how many murders walking around in Louisiana because ain't nobody come forward? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If ain't nobody gonna come forward, they don't give a fuck about solving it.
Facts.
That's facts.
So let me ask
Hey,
you.
but
Let me ask you something, Fire.
go ahead, man.
So as far as like different charities and everything, different churches or whatever donating, do you think that kind of in a sense it was like maybe money laundering the way they kind of handled the other money?
That's what it's called, white collar crime. It's been going on since the beginning of time. If you pay attention, somebody was donated $50,000 in the beginning. This is before this man even got killed.
That's where I was
The
about
play
to
was
go
already in motion. The play was already in motion. Just pay attention. I don't want to say much. Ratchet, no, I'm scared of this shit.
Somebody
You know what
said somebody said that 007 lady tried to come on my platform with that stuff at first, but I wasn't believing none of her story because it wasn't adding up. But it's probably true. I don't remember her, but it sounds accurate as fuck. People come up here with these plays all the time, and I'm just not thirsty for money, and I would not clout chase off a dead man and do no thing. I won't do no shit like that. I said justice. I didn't say plays. I don't agree with no one robbing a dead man or doing none of this stuff that they doing for some damn clout, but not me.
The 50,000 for the well from the well. It was a 50,000 from the well.
That's right. It was announced in the church. Look, man,
Yeah,
pay
it was.
attention,
It
bro.
was.
Hey, when y'all do y'all homework, when y'all get off here tonight, hey, bro, it got shit on YouTube with ex-master masons is talking about charities and stuff and how deep this goes, different levels, bro. You know what I'm saying? The 33rd is y'all least word, bro. You got the Yonker family. You got
I do remember her.
yeah,
She
got
did
so
try to pull that bullshit off on me. Oh, yeah, that's a whole play, man. Come on, bro. Now that shit confirms it. That's that lady. Oh, hell no. Nah. That's 007. Boy, he ought to be ashamed of himself robbing Young Dolph like that. Boy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Paper.
Man,
boy, that's cold blooded, my nigga. You just sat there and did a whole fundraiser and everything, bro.
When you said that, when I read the comment, I realized who they're talking about.
Yeah, that was that lady who came on here like she was the aunt.
Yeah. She said we ain't this and we ain't that. We I know exactly what he's talking about.
That's that same lady who called in my platform. You are busted, sir. Oh, you're 100% busted. Now that same lady called in my platform and tried to. And she said she was the auntie. She was there. She said no. Her nephew was there, but she couldn't really speak on it. Her nephew, she would get me in touch with the nephew. She knew all. That's the same fucking lady.
Remember, because I was telling her why he can't come up and talk for himself.
Yeah, she said she was gonna call back in, and we never heard from her again because I read into that bullshit. So she went over there where she can get that bullshit off, and they came up with a whole nother story. That's not the story you said first, ma'am.
Nah, because
you said your nephew was there. How did you get there if your nephew was there first? And you said your nephew was the nigga with the dreads.
Yep, exactly. I was just gonna say he's the one with the dreads.
Man, this shit is a whole play, bro. Hey, bro, we know what happened. It was said on video, y'all. It was said in the beginning. We know what the fuck happened.
Look, y'all, that lady that's supposed to be 007, the eyewitness, that same lady said she was the aunt of the dude who was with Young Dolph. She said she was the security guard's aunt, and she knew all the facts to this. She was trying to say he had he had nothing to do with this. She doesn't she just knows what he told her. She don't know nothing further. Now all of a sudden she's a key witness in the case and she saw everything. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, sir. That's fucked up.
And she was supposedly at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree.
Come on, man. This is bullshit.
All these motherfucking play.
She saw these guys eye to eye.
And they ran into this dollar store and she walked in and they walked out.
With guns on their hips, but she can't identify them.
and nobody in the Dollar Tree was like, "Oh, they're just in here with guns. It's okay to do that."
So no one else reported this in Dollar General or whatever,
Yeah.
Family Dollar. Nobody else reported this except for you. You're the only person in Family Dollar who witnessed this. Your friend was even right there.
And
your friend was right next to him, and she didn't even see it. Where's your friend at?
Remember, she was scared to get out the car.
Come on, man. But you still got it. But you still took your ass in there with these niggas who allegedly just killed young Dolph. Okay, mute your live. Whoever's doing all that, mute your live. Thank you. Come on, y'all gotta wake up, man. If y'all want justice, stop going for the plays. That same lady called my platform with a whole different narrative, and I did not bite. So what she did was she took her ass to someone else's platform. They said, "Okay, we already tried that narrative. Let's try this." That's fucked up.
You told her to hit you up, and you guys would get to talk about it, and she never came back.
She said, well, "I'm gonna write all y'all questions down for my nephew. I'm gonna write all these questions down, and I'm gonna get him to answer them, and I'm gonna come back with his answers." Remember that? She was trying to run a whole play with me, and I was like, "What the hell, no, man? Get that nigga to pull up." She's like, "No, he don't like this internet stuff."
He's a kid. He loves the internet. Quit playing, girl.
Come on, man. I was not biting that bullshit. So I told her, "Hey, look, if you come with some facts, hit me up. We can speak about it behind the scenes. Come back with some receipts, and we can run that shit. But other than that, I'm not just gonna take your word for this shit. No."
Or somebody was in the chat, heard her talking, hit her up personally, like, "Yeah, we'll take it over here. Da, da, da. We can send you this little bit of money, make it nice and right."
All you gotta do is just say, "Look, just run with this story. We're gonna write you a story, and you just commit to it. Just say this whenever I interview you.
Make it sound nice and right."
Cloud chasing is at an all-time high.
Because that's the society we live in.
You know what? I'm gonna bust their ass tomorrow. Cause bitch, I recorded it. It's the same damn lady.
But that's all I wanted to say, Ratchet. Follow the money, man. The money ain't gonna lead you wrong, and they not gonna solve this shit unless somebody come forward. Somebody credible come forward, not just no motherfucking. But pack me up, big dog.
for the well.
All right, big dog.
My nigga
right.
Fire.
Salute.
That's my nigga right there.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here too. I just wanted to, say my little piece on that. So, but I'm still listening though.
I appreciate both of y'all for calling out. Salute, Brother Jones. Salute, Jane Doe. I appreciate both of y'all for calling in. Salute, salute, salute. Man, this is some fucked up shit going on. I told y'all I was gonna expose this shit tonight. I told y'all what it was, man. Look, if y'all want the truth, you gotta stay on Ratchet TV, man. I got the drop right here every day, all day. We here with it. Keep it a buck. Get the likes up, y'all. Where are we at on the likes? As a matter of fact, where the hell are we at? We did 1.1, but get the likes up, y'all. We did 1.1. Salute to everybody. I don't know what y'all think about this. Look, I don't run plays. I get the stories out and I get them out accurately. I will not clout chase off Dolph's name. If I was clout chasing right now, I could have easily uploaded that audio. I could have easily uploaded that audio and just waited and got a bag off that video. She said Dolph's daddy is her brother when she was on your show. Look, y'all, 007 is nothing but the same lady who called in my show. That we've just exposed who 007 was. Sir, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You might have forgot. Hell, at this point, they forgot. But I'm here to let y'all know. It's the king. Too loyal, no tone bite. Ratchet TV. Hey, tell him the king back. Bitch. No tone bite. Tell him the king back. Bitch. Salute, Sapphire. I'm going to get with y'all later, man. I love y'all more than you would ever know. The truth is right here. The king is back. Keep it a buck. Get the likes up. It's the voice to make them moist. Ratchet TV. I'm out, gang.
Audio Jungle. Audio